Welcome to Fire Breathing Kittens, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Every episode has a self-contained plot with a beginning and an end, so you can listen to these adventures in any order. Each microplot fits into the overarching macroplot of the whole season. Today we are joined by Wing and Nugget.
Hello, I am Wing. I am a short Corvidian ranger with a fluffy grey fetish like a tiny baby bird. I am wearing my traditional black hoodie with my large front pocket and a kind of worn out but still pretty nice traditional Scottish kilt. I am also wearing a long cloak made of rainbow-colored parrot feathers and golden scales. I have a sombrero on my head with a beret on top of that, which is also topped with a woolly wintry hat kind of thing. And with me, of course, as always, is my best friend and egg pal Nugget, who is a golden drake. Well, it used to be golden drake baby, but we'll get to what he is now.
Grizzlt of Many Fists.
Hello, my name is Grizzlt. I'm a level 17 monk of the astral form. I stand about 3 inches, maybe 3'4" on a good day. I have mottled green skin as I'm older in age, so you may have to bear with me while you can. I adorn myself very plainly. I have a simple white tunic, some brown canvas pants because you have to travel light, but I do very much enjoy my cloak. Very nice. It's golden tapestry with a beautiful blue trim. Now, if you'll look at me, you'll notice that I do have solid red eyes. And while I may be a little light on top, I do have a couple wispy hairs.
And Rook Shields.
Hello, everybody. Rook here. I am a very, very old gnome. Up there in my years, I got the white hair, the super bushy white eyebrows that basically cover my forehead, and a long white beard. And I am almost hidden behind 2 shields that I have, one on each arm. One is for defense and one is for punching. And then I have armor underneath, leather, scale mail, and not a lot going on that you can see for visual descriptors other than I do occasionally pull out my paints and I paint things. And that is what I look like.
Excellent. Grizzlt, you feel confined by a stiff uniform, ironed black slacks, white button-up shirt, a suit jacket too tight in the shoulders. Your arms are heavy. They are heavy because you are holding a tray, standing beside a fresco-covered wall in a vast open ballroom. The weight lightens. A handsome man has just accepted a glass of wine from your serving tray, his broad shoulders and beautiful wings turning away from you as he looks upward at a chandelier far above you.
You're very welcome. I'm taking a look around, and I can't help but notice that maybe a few others need a drink, so I will happily continue my walk around. Doing my best to, of course, mind people's feet and knees and hips as I may not seem like I move the swiftest in the bunch. But I'll make sure that I hold my tray up high, since people probably won't notice me if I just be quiet and say, beverages. If anyone would like, I do have beverages down here.
It's just like, yes, and. I love it. Wing. There's a gust of air next to your face, a swinging door. You are standing in the doorway to the kitchens, hand outstretched as you were apparently in the process of receiving a tray of wine glasses from a moth-winged person wearing a chef's coat. Make a dexterity saving throw to determine whether or not you gracefully accept the serving platter.
I will happily make that dexterity saving throw. That's a 15.
Oh, I thought you were kind of dexterous. Okay.
I rolled a 4.
No, he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Rook, you look down at your hands, at the knife you're clutching, at at chicken wings and a half-sliced onion on a cutting board in front of you.
Excuse me?
Wing was just offended. Light glints off the copper blade. Your eyes sting and water from the onion. The kitchen bustles with moth-winged staff roasting, bruleeing, and sautéing bite-sized canapés for a gala. Looking out from the kitchens, you see a man with sharp facial features in his Corvidian face attempt to accept a tray of wine glasses. His moth wings flutter in surprise, revealing eye spots, lifting him off the ground an inch as he corrects his balance to account for the tray. The wine in the glasses shifts precariously. Trying to adjust his course and not spill a single drop of wine, he flaps his moth wings a full extension and shoots upward, airborne. It's as if he's new to flying on these wings and doesn't know what he's doing. Struggling, the insectoid moth person spirals, wine cascading to the parquet floor, gold dust billowing, each frenzied flap driving him dangerously closer to the extravagant crystal chandelier.
Can I... Oh, boy. He's going... And I have a knife and onions. Can I try to throw an onion and knock him off course so he doesn't hit the chandelier?
Yes, roll it to hit.
Yes! It's better than the knife.
What would I add as a plus to that?
You're not proficient in simple weapons, are you?
I don't. Not in onions, anyway.
What about vegetables?
Okay.
Let's see. I am a fighter.
Actually, I'm going to consult Wing, who is a D&D expert, and I am lucky to have you in this game. What does he add?
If you can think of a comparable weapon to an onion that he might be proficient in, he can have his proficiency. If there is not a comparable weapon to that, he can only add his dexterity since it's a ranged attack.
Yeah. At least add your dexterity.
All right, we'll just do that because that makes sense.
What's your AC, Wing?
Oh, it was...
Normally it is 20, but I don't know if I have like my armor
Yes.
and stuff right now.
Yes, you do.
I got a 17.
The onion flies past the Corvidian with the moth wings and hits the chandelier.
Oh boy.
Oh, people are staring. A chef flaps over. Tick, tick, tick sounds their wing beats. But even louder is the slap as the chef unleashes a barrage of abuse upon the server. Fancily dressed moth-winged aristocrats continue sipping wine and smiling at one another, ignoring the abuse as if nothing were amiss. The yelling chef literally kicks the server into the kitchen. Your fellow kitchen staff continue working as if this were normal, and the chef unleashes one last scream for the waiter to chop onions, gesturing to the cutting board next to you, Rook. Your eyes meet, Rook and Wing, and everything fades for all three of you. Good morning! Where do each of you open your eyes when you wake up?
Oh boy.
What?
I am in the guild hall, just in the main area, sleeping on one of my shields, I think. And the other one's on top like a blanket.
Sounds like an adorable sandwich.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a gnome sandwich.
Grizzlt would be asleep in a very large, comfy chair. His robe wrapped around him, very comfortable.
Wing will probably be shoved awake, first a bit gently and then a bit harder. And then a lightning reef claw would just lightly tap him on the forehead, which zaps him a bit. And he's like, yeah. Oh, hello, Nugget. Good morning. Did you also dream that you became a different species all of a sudden? No. Okay, just me. Okay, good. That was weird. I see. We are currently on a large coach that has probably just delivered us in front of the guild hall. Nugget was probably riding on top because he's too big to fit inside coach.
Excellent. So you guys are on your way to the guild hall or there?
We probably stop in front of the door right now for convenience sake.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like in the main hall. I don't sleep in a bed.
You're the guild hobo.
Yeah. Said pretty similar. Grizzlt really just falls asleep wherever he gets
None
tired.
of us were in a bed.
No. There's a comfy chair. That's where he's going to sleep.
There's an alarming amount of guild hobos sleeping on the floor in the guild hall, I think. Okay, well, I will disembark the coach and we will get our luggage, which is overstuffed with presents and gifts for everyone at the guild hall. And I will walk into the guild hall itself while Nugget will probably try to squeeze through the door. Is the door of the guild hall actually accommodating creatures of large size?
Yes, because without that, I don't know how Dr. Crud III would have fit in.
I mean, he's large, but he's not technically
It's
large,
like
right?
12 feet wide, I think, or something like that. 12 feet tall, or like, I don't know. It was big. So he's a Loxodon. So, yeah. It's a big
okay.
door.
Me and my large-sized dragons tried inside the door. Quite an entrance, you might say. I have a handful of bags with cloth woolly hats with the Mount Hokkaido winter resort logo embedded on it. Mount Hokkaido, so cold you will think sleet storm has been cast on you. And I will walk inside. Hello everybody, we are back. Oh, it was so cold on mountain. Snow, turns out, not warm. Cold in fact, daylight. Anyway, hello. And start throwing around like winter hats for everybody. Nugget is carrying inside a Christmas tree.
Yeah. And I'll catch a winter hat and I'll put it on my head, and it will. Is it? I assume it's like white and fluffy. I don't know. That's a Santa hat. Maybe a winter hat isn't like that. I'll put the winter hat on my head and I'll slowly stretch and I'll get up and I'll walk over and introduce myself. I've probably heard of Wing and Nugget, but it seems like maybe you were off on holiday? And I'll be like, I'm Rook. Nice to meet you and your super tall dragon. Thanks for the hat.
Oh, you're very welcome. I am Wing. This is Nugget. Yes, we were just in a, what they say, a holiday.
Grizzled wakes up and just kind of looks. He does catch the hat rather effortlessly. Just, good morning, day. What time are we looking? Oh, it doesn't matter. He'll hop off the chair since he almost has to hop off everything. Walk over and
That's me.
Yeah.
Grizzled will walk over and say, well, hello. Very, very nice to meet you both. Rook, very nice to meet you. And Wing, it's very nice to meet you too. And looking up at this giant dragon, it's very nice to meet you too. Hello, I'm Grizzled.
Are we all about the same height? How tall is Wing?
Yes, I was going to ask. I am 5'2". How
Okay.
tall are you?
I'm like 3 foot.
Okay, so I think you and I are right on the same point.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Wing's the tall one.
Yeah.
I was going to puff out my feathers a little bit, since I am the large individual in this room.
That works out.
Nice.
This is new. This has never happened before, I think, for me.
Taking a look at Mount Hokkaido. I'm not. You'll have to forgive me. I'm not too familiar with the places here. I'm going to assume that it's cold.
Well, sometimes it is, and sometimes you're attacked by animals there.
Did you go to the zoo, or did you just go to the mountain?
Oh, yes, both. We went to both, yes. In both places you can get attacked by animals, but in the zoo more regularly, because the animals there are quite aggressive, yes. Don't climb into their enclosures.
Is that like a feature of the zoo, or is that a flaw?
That does sound like quite an interesting experience. I hope one wouldn't pay for that.
Well, if it was a feature, it was not very well advertised. There also were no warning signs, so it might be a safety risk.
Well, it still sounds quite pleasant. What caused you to go on a holiday?
Oh, well, it was quite unintentional. We were riding on the train, and then we were with a group of people, and then we fell asleep. And then it turns out the train left the station again, and then we were on Mount Hokkaido, and people were there, and they, gave us a shovel and said, hey, you're working at the resort now, so go shovel some snow. I was like, okay. And then there was snow, which was weird for us, because we never had snow. But at least it was a very nice experience. Like, and I pull out a small crystalline display with like an illusory image of a short scene where you see both Wing and Nugget like confront snow for the first time, and they're like, and then they both plow head first into snow, and then they regret it because it's cold.
So they forced you to work? Did you earn a wage?
I don't. I mean,
Were we supposed to?
I'm relatively new to this land, but that doesn't seem like it'd be legal.
Don't worry. People ask me to do stuff for free all the time. It's fine.
I think I'd like to recall my dream of being randomly thrust into cutting onions. And I'll be like, I had a dream last night about doing work I don't remember agreeing to. It was very weird. I had to cut onions at a weird fancy gala, and there were moth people, and I think you were there, actually, Wing.
Well, this is something that's quite interesting then, because I definitely had a dream where I was a server, which, I would not be a server. That is not something that I would do. And there were definitely winged people. Dreams tell us a lot from what I've learned in life, and if we all shared the same dream, I think there may be something to this.
Wing?
Well, I think Mr. Grizzlt could definitely be a server, as long as he keeps clear of any knees to run into, even for me. I also had a dream where I was surrounded by moth-wing people. I generally don't like those people.
Are these moth-winged people something that is regular around here?
Well, I don't know if regular is the right word, but they have been popping up here and there, and then sometimes popping off when we, pop them.
That's the Ekenblim, right? The moth folk, the dust people. I haven't interacted with them myself yet, but I've heard stories. Have you, Wing? Have you had to fight them?
I think it is pronounced Ekenblim, but you are right.
Interesting. I wonder why we dreamed about it. Anyway, I think that everybody should be allowed to work in customer service. Going back to what we said, you really shouldn't be hard on yourself in that. I think it'd be great. Everybody's great at it if they put their mind to it.
That's a great outlook on life. Let me tell you, you'd go far in Scalva. That's a great salesman's attitude. But I will tell you that in many things that I've done in life, serving not on my top 5, not at all.
Well, that's fair.
But going back to these Ekenblim, sorry, so I have heard the name since I've been in the land, but just like you, Rook, I don't think I've ever interacted with them. Do they have the ability to affect dreams?
I don't know. Usually they just steal people and children.
Oh dear.
Well, that's alarming.
I think that might be worse than affecting dreams.
Yeah, the dream really is kind of low potatoes. Small potatoes? I forget. Anyway, yeah, okay.
You're all getting a little bit paranoid now, so you're looking around and paying attention to your surroundings instead of just sleeping in them.
Are we all sure then that this is not a dream? I'd say someone pinch me, but I can do it very well myself. Thank you. Grizzled,
Nugget, can you pinch everyone here?
Please don't. I would not appreciate anyone in my personal space. Please.
Rook holds up his arm to be pinched by the dragon.
A very large talent claw just comes down and very gently, with the points coming towards it. Yep.
Ow. Well, it feels real.
Yeah, Grizzle's just pinching her. Well, it definitely feels like a pinch, so I would assume that means we're not dreaming. Can you feel pain in dreams?
Just emotional.
That explains a lot. Truer words were never spoken.
So you're all looking around because you're a little bit paranoid, and all 3 of you are now paying attention. The Guilds is a large building with a bar, a jobs board, and wooden tables and chairs. A 5'2" tall, so I guess tall, 110-pound, platinum blonde, half gnome, half elf, with rosy skin and green eyes, is talking with the 2-foot-tall, so I guess just normal height, elderly dwarf you recognize as Nulisag, your guild leader. She's got a determined look on her face as she listens to something Nulisag is squeaking in his high-pitched voice. Nulisag calls out to you 3. She turns and fixes her attention on you. She's wearing a deep green shirt with a black waistcoat embroidered with green flowers, black pants, calf-high boots, and a short black cloak. Nulisag calls, "Ah! Wing! Grizzlt! Rook! Come to my office! Anaril has a job for us!" He turns and they both begin walking up the stairs to where you know his office is on the second floor.
Okay, well,
Let's
I'm
make
not
our
one
way.
to fight back against authority. Let's do it.
I came here for adventure, so let's find adventure.
Apparently, we're not fighting authority this time, so I'm going with as well.
I mean, the day is still young. All right, we'll follow.
Okay. As Nulisag closes his office door behind the last person to walk in, the hustle and bustle sounds of the bar decrease behind you. He walks around his giant mahogany desk and hops up on his chair. Anaril sits in one of the 4 open chairs.
Are there's more chairs? Sorry. 4 open
Yes.
chairs? Okay. I'll go plop on one.
Grizzlt is... I'm not going to find a chair, but I am going to occupy myself with rummaging around the room. I'm still listening, but if there's any drawers or cabinets or anything like that, I'd like to go see if there's any interesting baubles or knickknacks and maybe open some drawers that aren't necessarily mine.
Ironically, we already know Nulisag does not keep any valuables in his office because Jenny...
I was going to say, was that Jenny?
Yep.
Fantastic.
It was
doesn't stop me,
established.
though.
It was established for reasons that Rook was once a home inspector, so I fully am behind you, like going around and checking the cupboards and the drawer. Just like occasionally I'm like, should probably grease that one. Just listening in.
I will also walk behind the desk and stand very close next to Ludusek, just staring with him with my beady eyes.
Anaril is hiring capable test subjects. It's quite the interesting proposition. Such a clever discovery. Wing, looking at the person next to him. Grizzlt, looking at the person rummaging through his filing cabinet. And Rook, who's greasing something. Like the desk, helping out. Are a great fit for this. Anaril blushes at being called clever. She says, Wing, Grizzlt, Rook, what do you know about Ekenblim?
Oh, boy, that seems topical. Not much. Other than we dreamed about them last night collectively. And that... Oh, is that bad?
Dream? You had a dream about Ekenblim?
Yep. We were at a fancy party, and we were working at the fancy party with other Ekenblim, and we ourselves, or at least Wing, was newly mothed up. And, yeah, it sounds like we all sort of shared the dream. I'm not sure what that means exactly, but...
Yeah, I don't quite remember if I was Ekenblim, but I may have been.
Oh, at the mention of test subject and Ekenblim, Wing has left the room. I rolled a 31 stealth check, so you only noticed just now.
It's like the camera pans.
Did I dream that he was ever here?
Was this still part of the dream?
Yeah.
This is getting more distant. I may need the dragon to pinch me.
Yeah, is the dragon still there?
Oh, no, Nugget stayed downstairs because he probably has trouble fitting in, smaller rooms.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, with the 31, she doesn't even notice, so she just looks at Rook and says, Wow! She looks happy, her face flushing. I've never tried this before, so I was wondering how the psychic connection would ripple. Interesting. Through time. Well, now we know this works. That's excellent.
What? Just pump the old brakes for a second. What worked? What happened? What did you do?
Well, I've been investigating this dust that they shed. It's so incredibly magical. I've used it as the power source to cast very high-level transfiguration, conjuration, and enchantment spells. Spells way stronger than I could have honestly cast myself. When you sing, you can tap into it, like so. And she hums. The gold dust vibrates and hums back. She's got some in a satchel. Hum back at her. I think there's a moment where it feels like I'm not singing alone. Like a choir. My theory is that, like insects, the Ekenblim have a brief hive mind moment. Not all the time, but there's a flash of a psychic connection to one another just before they hatch. Maybe I could physically teleport you in to observe right at the moment of the psychic connection. It's taken me forever, but I've finally hacked through the anti-teleportation firewall protecting one of the Ekenblim hive palaces. What do you think? Are you in? And then she notices, and where did Wing go?
I don't know to the second part, but I'm in for literally whatever. Sign me up. I was just gonna nap otherwise, so heck yeah. Wing!
I didn't see him leave either. Wing! I won't ever say no to some adventure, so I'd say I'm for it. I happen to have a little bit of experience with maybe projecting oneself or harnessing some energy from a plane that is not this one. So, sure.
2 out of 3 is not bad.
That's kind of the majority, right?
Yeah.
So we can just say, hey, Wing, you're doing this now. Does the dragon get a vote?
That was a visual joke. Does the dragon get a vote? Wing asked visually.
Of course Nugget gets a vote. He is an intelligent, self-sustaining person. Hello.
So, for this new adventure that we've just volunteered for, should we need to go anywhere? You seem to have gotten into our dreams already. Speaking to...
I'm not really sure why that happened. I'm a little bit concerned that Wing's not here. Maybe we should go outside. And then she takes her satchel with her of gold dust and walks down the stairs to the first floor and then outside to Nugget. Is Wing there?
Oh, yes, we are both sitting at the bar. You see, 3 empty bottles next to Wing, and he's holding a 4th one. And Nugget has, a small tub filled with a bubbly alcoholic drink. I'm telling you, Nugget, these people, they keep experimenting with these bug people. And all they do is, kidnap people and brainwash them. I'm like, what is up with these crazy people, Just maybe stop experimenting with weird, magical dust that might, turn you into a zombie, okay? Maybe we should just, Oh, hey, guys.
Oh, I mean, I don't disagree with what he's saying if, that's on the table. But Wing, we were offered a job to do more of that. I don't know if you are into it, but,
Yeah, I can't say that I'm too happy about hearing the word zombie, but we now have a job. The 3 of us. Well, 4 of us, I'm sorry.
If you want. I mean...
We kind of voted. It was a majority rule. The majority present.
Well, I think as the 2 members of the group with the largest physique, I think our votes carry more weight. Huh?
I forgot to mention. The pay is 75,000 gold each. Wing gets 75,000. Nugget gets 75,000. Rook and Grizzle. To you or to your surviving next of kin, I've already given it to Nulisag. Who would you like to designate as your next of kin?
This is some dirty DM tricking going on here.
Is this standard? I'm new. I thank you all, but
Rook is already writing down. No questions asked. His goddaughter, basically.
Well, if we do have to pick someone, I'm sure you could find him. But please find Yemik. I'll write it down. Let me go find something. He'll scamper off to somewhere to rummage through something else and maybe find something to write with.
We slam our respective sized drinks. Okay, here we go again. All right, lady. For that amount of money split between 2 people, we are in. But you best tell these 2 smaller individuals, what the proper deal is. I've seen this does do some things that are not very nice.
Well, I mean, okay, that again, a little bit alarming. So maybe just a few more notes would be appreciated.
There may be a list of side effects or possible side effects of this experiment that I can write down.
I really don't know.
Well, I'm convinced it's fine.
I mean,
Yeah,
in for a copper, in for a pound.
Wing, what do you think?
Well, I think she's crazy.
But is that a no?
Okay, I mean that's never a no. It's more of an addendum,
Okay. I can live with an addendum.
I've lived with an addendum.
Miss Eneril, you have not heard of like the things this does? Do you even know what you're doing with it?
Oh yeah, I'm like the world's expert in this dust. Really, I mean, I can't think of anyone who knows more about it than I do.
Which is an
Insight
alarmingly small amount of knowledge.
Right. Yeah. So what you're saying is we're discovering this list of side effects as we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
And go ahead and roll that insight check.
It's a 14. It's okay.
Yeah, she's sincere, and then I'll give you some extra knowledge that I don't think you would get from the insight check, but I'll just give you. I'm just DM info dumping, which you can do occasionally. Apart from Barry Rawlings, who made the cast iron rod and Dusty Deeds, apart from Barry Rawlings and a whale of a tale. Yeah. Anyway, but apart from Barry Rawlings, Anaril Evanera is possibly the world's expert in Ekenblim dust. Listen to What Happens in the Forest for more of what she did with it.
This is some depressing info dump right here. Oh gosh.
And then the Ekenblim themselves probably also know what it does.
Okay, so let me just
Yeah, I would hope so.
school the researcher here.
Can we-
okay, so
can we do an
things we have
aside?
seen
Oh, sorry. Sorry, you go ahead.
we'll get that. Okay, Miss Enero, you listen here. The things we've seen this does too. Okay, make magic portals that may or may not take you to strange realms that you want to go. Also take you to other weird places. So not reliable. That's get that off the table. Not reliable magic. Second thing, bring things back to life as zombie that want to kill you. So also, like, big no-no. You know, zombie, big no-no. Okay, so off the table with that. Other thing, take children, transform them into weird, insect people. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? Where's the upsides?
Did you
Oh,
already...
I've got something for you. And she takes out this, what is it called? Soul Fizz cans, and she hands one to each of you and says, "Oh, you won't become a zombie if you drink this."
Like ever?
They hired me because I'm a what is that called? Mage for hire to help their. I captured an Ekenblim for them, and they started producing Soul Fizz again. So I've been helping them out, and I have some cans. Here you go, and you can all, if you'd like. Wing, you already drank this. Nugget, you already drank this. But you're immune to becoming a Applefinge zombie if you drink this.
Forever?
Yeah.
I'd chug it down.
Can't say I really want to become a zombie after I'm done here, so okay, down the hatch.
What does
And
it...
then-
Oh.
And then about that first thing with the teleportation, that's kind of the point of this experiment. I hacked into their hive palace because that was the one location I couldn't teleport to. It had a really big firewall.
You're very free with these, and vague with these words that you're using in your descriptions, and I mean, I'm an old-time goblin, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of talking and not a lot of saying, I think, is what we're both in agreement about.
Oh, really
here.
explaining. There's just a lot of
Yeah.
words. Yeah.
Let's do it. And she heads
You
outside.
can't. You cannot argue with that enthusiasm, though. She's just, just right there.
That
and,
right there is a person who's driven and who I will follow for adventure. That person has their life figured out. Whatever's left of it.
All right, so she's drawing a circle on the floor of the guild hall.
Oh,
with
she's
two
doing it right here?
circles. Yeah,
Should
whatever.
I-
She's
should I
just
give you
pouring
this-
dust in a circle.
Should I give you this paper with my next of kin now? When does this need to be signed?
Yeah, no.
Oh.
And then she takes her paper. She's got it. She
Okay.
hands it to Nulasag. He's got it.
I'll do
And
the
she's
same.
she's made a circle on the ground. She sprinkles some dust on the ground in the guild hall. There's the teleportation circle made of Ekenblim wing dust. Step inside and sing a note, and don't think about anywhere in particular. If you do, you're likely to teleport there. Fighting against your destination will take my attention and make it harder for me to hack into their defenses. So don't. Just sing a note and think of nowhere.
Okay, well, I'm going to reach over and grab one of the cups from the bar and toss it back. And I'll be like, well, no reason to hold back now.
Hold on there, guys.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. Okay, lady. Okay, okay. All right, everybody, just take a chill. Okay, all right. First off, should we open extra-dimensional portals to maybe allow otherworldly creatures in? Maybe in a safer location with guards around it. Maybe,
Maybe open a window? I don't know what we're doing.
I look over at Nulasag. Is he alarmed with anything?
Oh, no, man. He's seen worse.
All right.
Okay, can he at the very least drum up like some guild members and like stand around this thing and make sure, no extra dimensional invading species try to get through, just...
Yeah, there's you guys are level 17. The bartender's a level 20 druid.
Oh, damn.
Nusi, she has white hair. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone around you is level 17 or higher.
Well,
I'm just trying to, cross T's and dot I's here. Is there a way back? Do we tie a rope to our waist and maybe to a chair?
The dragon.
This feels kind of one way, if you ask me.
Oh no, if you've got some Ekenblim dust, you can go anywhere.
Can I borrow some? I don't have
Absolutely.
it.
She hands you a bag of Ekenblim dust.
What do you do with do you snort
Put it in a circle on the ground, and then you sing a note and think of the place you want to go.
Well, I'm just going to do it.
You can snort it. You can definitely snort it, yes.
Wait, you told us not to think of anywhere to go, though. Which one is it? Please be specific. I don't want to end
for
up
this time, don't, because I've got to hack through that firewall.
All right, I'm doing it.
so confused by this notion of a firewall. It's okay. All right,
Yeah. Are we going through this wall of fire? Are we going to burn?
I don't like fire.
I really don't know.
World expert right there. World expert.
You, man. Have I got a salesman to pair up with you? Let me tell you. Grizzlt will go ahead and step into the circle and clear his mind. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm actually kind of used to that.
Yeah. I did it.
Oh, crap, we have to sing, don't we?
Wing, you coming?
Is this circle large enough for large dragon as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, we also step in. And I will hack this little sing thing of you by using my mimicry to copy an opera singer's voice.
And when the players all sing a note at the same time, it'll work.
Me.
It works. The gold
power.
dust resonates with the notes you sing. It vibrates and lights up, getting brighter and brighter. Whoosh! Bright light and golden sprinkles are all you can see. Rook and Grizzlt, please take off your headphones and I'll wave you back in.
Okay.
Already? Oh, jeez.
Wing. The light fades and you can see you are alone. Nugget's not with you. You... Player angry. Okay. You are alone in a tiny room, smaller than a bathroom stall, with white wallpaper a mere arm's reach away from you in all directions. That's not wallpaper. Do you touch it?
Oh, yes, I start scrambling around.
Okay, it feels like fabric underneath your black feathered hands. This is like being inside a white wedding dress. Starchy, crunchy. The air tastes weird. It's tingly. And there's something you're leaning against, like a wall, but it's not smooth. And your back hurts a lot. The tingles condense at that pain. You feel yourself sprout a pair of moth wings, which you can't open in this tiny space. There's something else firm on your side that is not the cotton ball fabric of these narrow walls.
I will grasp it.
You grasp it. Are you rotating around to look at it?
After I grasp it, yes.
Okay, you've got one hand on either side of someone's face. Inches away from you, eyes closed, ceramic face still as if sleeping. You've been backed up against the empty body of a mid-transformation Ekenblim. The skin is hardening like porcelain, like an exoskeleton.
I panic. I try to shake this ceramic person awake.
They are shaking and they are not awaking.
Okay. I don't want these wings as well, so let's see. Do I have my dagger?
As you lift the dagger, you cut the cocoon and you can see light outside.
Oh, I was gonna cut off these moth wings of mine.
That's some body horror stuff right there. All right, okay. Well, let's just say there's not room even to open the wings in this cocoon. So there definitely wouldn't be room inside the cocoon to cut off a limb of yourself.
Sure.
Do you fight your way out of the cocoon?
We'll do that first. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You and Nugget both emerge into an arched room like a Pringles can from a person-height egg case. Person-height egg cases are all around. Please remove your headphones and I'll wave you back in. And I'm just going to ask you to treat it like an arm for the moment.
Yes.
Okay, just for a moment. Well, if you start to cut, it'll hurt just as bad as an arm. Okay, all right, okay. All right, take your headphones off. Grizzle. Goodbye, Rook.
Oh.
Okay, Grizzled. The light fades and you can see you are alone. You are alone in a tiny room, smaller than a bathroom stall, with white wallpaper a mere arm's reach away from you in all directions. That's not wallpaper. Do you touch it?
I do indeed, yes. I will reach out and gently touch it with the tip fingers.
It feels like fabric. This is like being inside a white wedding dress. Starchy. Crunchy.
Oh, that feels lovely. Do I see any exits or any way out?
You turn around, and I'll narrate. So, the air tastes weird. It's tingly, and there's something you're leaning against, like a wall, but it's not smooth. Your back hurts a lot, and the tingles condense at that pain. You feel yourself sprout a pair of moth wings, which you can't open in this tiny space. There's something else firm on your side that is not the cotton ball fabric of these narrow walls, and you rotate it, so you can hardly rotate in this narrow space, but you manage it. Ah! Inches away from you, eyes closed, ceramic face still as if sleeping, you've been backed up against the empty body of a mid-transformation Ekenblim. The skin is hardening like porcelain, like an exoskeleton.
Well, my goodness, okay. Grizzle's going to recoil, and I know there's no room to really move, but again, just try to pull away from this porcelain doll. I'm going to very carefully... There's no room to move around it, correct?
As you push up against it, it's like pushing up against a wedding dress. It's not the strongest material.
Can I look to the floor and see if there's a seam or anything to grab and possibly gather up?
Yes, it's all like a bow bun at the bottom, all twisted together.
Okay. Well, Grizzle will reach down and maybe get down onto his knees if he can manage that, and start to lift, put his head down to the ground and try to peek to see if he can see anything under.
You see an arched room like a Pringles can. Person-height egg cases and taller are all around. And Wing and Nugget are out there, and Wing is sawing through his wings that he has just sprouted.
Grizzle will definitely pull the fabric the rest of the way up and exit, letting it fall back behind him and say, Wing, what is going on? Where are we? What is on your back?
And please remove your headphones and I'll wave you back in.
Okay. I'm in.
Rook.
Yes?
Actually, wrong person. Everyone else. Wing and Grizzled. You both emerge from your cocoons, and so does Nugget. Wing immediately starts trying to saw his new wings off. It looks very bloody and painful. I'm just letting you know. All right. And as you're emerging from your cocoons, so do two other slender insect-like figures, fanning their never-before-flapped, still wet moth wings. A green light flashes on at the entrance to this room.
Well, this is something. Do you need help, Wing? Is there anything I can? That looks like it hurts. I can't do this. What is going on?
It is incredibly painful, yes.
I can see that. Do I? I look over my shoulder. I have wings too, correct?
Oh, you want me to do you next?
I don't. I most certainly don't. No. You stay over there, sawing your wings off, and I'll stay here. Have these other two said anything? Are they doing anything?
They look like newborn babies. They're just like looking around them like, what?
Hello? Rook? Questioning. Wing, have you seen Rook?
Am I Rook?
Are you Rook?
It's like an Ekenblim made out of an elf.
Oh, no, definitely. You are not Rook. You are Carl.
I don't know, the transformation can be quite powerful.
Oh, okay, your wings are removed. They fall on the ground.
I'm going.
From
Go ahead, sorry.
From outside, a flying moth person is attracted to the green light. She pulls up and hovers. Oi! They call into the room. New hatches, get your heinies out here. The 2 other new hatches flap their drying wings and fly outside. What do you do?
Suffer in pain, I guess.
Grizzle's going to look to see if there's another cocoon, like just calling out a little bit. Rook!
And you're
Hello?
looking at dozens of egg cases.
Oh dear, this might take a minute.
100.
This might take a little more than a few minutes. Let's,
You take the ones on the left, I'll take the ones on the right. Okay, start cutting into the first cocoon.
Oh, okay, that's what we're doing. All right, I was going to knock, but slice away.
One last chance, hatchlings, get over here.
Is she going to get mad at us if we don't go?
I have been a hatchling in like 14 years, so...
This is new for me, most definitely. I was never hatched, so you're going to have to take the lead, please.
Oh, yeah, I have been hatched before, that's right. Should it just take like half my hit points of damage for those wings cut off?
No, 0 damage. They were extra hit points, so they're gone. You gained a body part, so you lost the gain. You're back to normal.
It washed.
I like it for my immersion, so I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, anyway.
Grizzle, you can gain 30 hit points. Those are your wings. The 2 newly hatched Ekenblim walk to the cavern exit, fluttering their new wet wings. The floating Ekenblim hands waiters' uniforms to the 2 new hatchlings. She also hands them a tray, and, testing their new wings, the newly hatched tray-carrying Ekenblim and their boss fly away into a large, well-lit open ballroom area beyond, where hundreds of other Ekenblim are zooming past every few seconds. You 2 are left in the room with person-sized cocoons. Please take your headphones off. I'll wave you back in later. Rook!
Yes?
The bright white light with golden sprinkles fades, and you can see you are alone.
Ooh.
You are in a tiny room, smaller than a bathroom stall, with white wallpaper a mere arm's reach away from you in all directions. That's not wallpaper. Do you touch it?
Oh, yeah. I immediately reach out and rub my hand along it.
It feels like a wet sponge. Damp, soft. It smells like being inside a bowl of ice cream.
Interesting. Can I lick it? I'm gonna lick it. I'm not gonna ask. I go over and I lick the wall.
Oh, you don't. Yeah, you just lean in like 3 inches. Yeah, and it tastes weird. It's tingly. The air in here is tingly. And the more you lick, and there's something you're leaning against like a wall, but it's not smooth, and your back suddenly starts to hurt a lot, and the tingles that you're licking, they all condense at that pain. You feel yourself sprout a pair of moth wings, which you can't open in this tiny space. And there's still something firm on your side that is not the wet squish of the walls around you.
Can I investigate it? Do I have room to move to be able to look and see?
Yes.
Okay, what is in my side?
You can hardly rotate in this narrow space, but you manage it. Ah! Inches away from your face, eyes closed, ceramic expression still as if sleeping. This whole time you've been backed up against the body of a dwarf that is mid-transformation into becoming Ekenblim. Their skin is hardening like an exoskeleton, and a third face is also inches away, looking intently at the sleeping face, not reacting to you at all. The 3 of you are all so close that you're breathing in each other's exhalations. This third person has glowing red eyes, giant ram's horns, and huge folded bat wings. Again, they aren't looking at you. They don't react to you at all. They close their eyes, red glow hidden by shutting their eyelids.
And they're not reacting to me even though we're this close?
Correct.
I would like to reach out and poke the person on the nose.
They don't react to you at all.
What about the dwarf? Can I touch the dwarf?
The dwarf's skin is hardening like an exoskeleton.
Can I interact with them? Am I there?
Oh yeah, you're physically there.
But they're not doing anything, huh?
Nope, they've got their eyes closed.
I guess I'd like to close my eyes. Can I close my eyes and see what's happening? Does that do anything?
Yes, you close your eyes, but you don't see darkness. The dwarf is sitting at a dinner table with another adult dwarf and 2 small dwarf children. The children are being loud and the spouse is telling them off, but it's all good-natured. The red-eyed devil strolls up to the table, pulls out a chair, and looks at the dwarf, who looks calmly back at the devil. The dwarf says, "Yes, take this. Take it all. Make me perfect." You blink, and the scene changes to the dwarf painting at an easel, kids running around the room, knocking over a jar of wash water that was on the floor. The dwarf sighs and bends down to attend to the spilled water. As they bend down, you can see behind them red eyes! Red glowing devil's eyes looking at the dwarf hungrily. The horned head opens its mouth. As if breathing in, this whole scene is sucked into its gaping maw. Blackness, like it normally is when your eyes are closed.
Curious. I will open my eyes.
You open your eyes. This cocoon is now drier, fluffier, flaky, a bit more spacious. The devil with red eyes, giant ram's horns, and huge folded bat wings is looking satisfied at the dwarf. There's enough space now for it to hold up a hand and admire the golden sphere it holds. Illusory flames rising from the sphere. Inside, more scenes star the children, the dwarf painting, and the spouse. Perhaps this is a soul just sucked out. The devil that had previously completely ignored you now casually turns its head away from the newly created dwarf Ekenblim. It meets your gaze, looking right in your eyes. You know it can see you.
Awkward. Hello, I am Rook. That looked maybe a tad bit evil. Is that a soul you're holding?
Yes, Rook Shields. But I'm surprised. It's a few years early for us to be seeing you.
That's not the... I don't like to hear that. I assumed I was going to go out quicker. What is your deal? Who are you? And do I know the dwarf or no?
You do not know the dwarf.
Okay, just checking. So I'll ask the devil that.
Fernando Halavi.
And why do you have the soul?
I collect souls, as do most devils. The Ekenblim have made such a wonderful arrangement because they don't need their souls. They're immortal, so we take them. Well, I love making deals. Perhaps we have something you might be interested in, Rook. It waves its hand, and the glittering gold sphere disappears. Another wave, and it's holding a salt and pepper sphere, whose ghostly flame flickers with many colors. Song emanates from it. Da 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 da. Many colors of flame flicker from this salt and pepper sphere.
What is it? What is that? What will that cost me?
Do you know what this is?
I don't, but I'm very curious.
You see inside it Britta, a picture of young Britta.
A picture or...
A memory of young Britta.
Okay. Is it my memory?
No.
Okay. Where did you get that?
I don't think you know what this is.
I don't, but I'm very hesitant to keep talking to you. I don't like this.
Well, this is your friend Helmer Talbot's soul.
But he's dead. He's been dead for 50-ish years.
That's why he's a soul.
And
he juggles it a little bit.
Well, okay, well, be careful now. That's my dear friend. Now, what will giving me... I'm not a magic user. Why would I need a soul?
Okay, I'll keep it then. I do love souls.
Well, okay, what are you doing with... I need more information here. If I wanted to take that from you, what would it cost me? How about that question, Sir Devil?
Now that's the question. What is better than one soul? More than one soul. Millions of souls. There is a very high-value world that isn't letting the Ekenblim break into it. 64th floor, Hall K, Row FF. 64th floor, Hull K, Row FF. Figure out how to crack into that world, and we will give you the soul of Helmer Talbot back.
Well,
Even provide a body. Everyone wins.
that's strongly debatable. What is the world? You want me to break into a world so that you can have 1,000,000 souls and I get one?
That's the deal. I'll let you think about it. And then he disappears.
Oh, jeez. Rook is going to... I guess I will look down at my feet and kind of think about that and mull it over for a little bit and then shake my head, and I'll try to... Is the dwarf still in the room with me? Or no?
Yeah, they're not moving much. And you have wings now, and it's cramped in here.
Can I try to push on the walls? Can I try to force my way out?
Yes, and you tumble onto the ground.
Oh.
And I'll wave everybody back in. You're in a room with lots of eggs.
Okay.
And Wing has sawed their moth wings off. And
Damn.
yeah, and they're all looking around for you, and it's as Grizzlt. Oh. Put those headphones back on. Okay. All right. You're in a room with lots of egg cases, and Wing has sawed their moth Ekenblim wings off, and it's as Grizzlt is calling out, going, Rook, Rook, that you tumble out from your egg case, and you are all united.
Oh, my goodness. What in the world? You have wings, Grizzlt? Oh.
So I do. Wing had wings.
What
I think
happened, Wing?
I knew we should have tied ropes around each other. This.
That
Oh,
you,
and Rook, you have wings too, by the way.
ah!
You too. Were we all in that lovely soft kind of cocoon just a few minutes ago?
It tasted like weird ice cream.
Oh, you licked it.
You didn't?
Interesting. No, I can't say that I did. No.
Wing, what about you? How'd you get your wings off?
Oh, I took care of that. Want me to do you next? And I hold up a bloody knife.
Yeah, actually. I do not want them. I don't like this.
Okay, just turn your back towards me.
Kneel down. Well, no, I don't kneel down. You're way taller than me. I just turn around. Yeah,
So,
as I'm being removed of wings, I don't know if there's rolls to be made.
It hurts as bad as if he's cutting off your hand, so as long as you're okay with that, I guess it happens. But I mean, if you are averse to that, then it would not happen. It's up to you.
I 100% am okay with that.
Okay.
we are
as
used to pain.
yeah, as he's cutting, did you guys see a horned devil in there? Or
You had quite the experience.
you didn't see that?
No, I saw what looked like a porcelain doll. To be honest with
way
you,
better.
I would agree with you on that. Actually, Wing, what did you see in your cocoon?
I really don't want to react to give the DM the satisfaction, but I'm gonna go like, oh, really, a devil? What did the devil look like?
It was about 4 times my height, and had red horns and red eyes, and it offered me just a, not great trade. He had a friend of mine in soul form, and said that if we helped them get access to a world, he'd give me my friend. But I don't trust that. He said it was 64th floor, Hull K, row FF, that we have to get access to. Did you guys... Is that anything that you guys heard? Do you know what that is? I had a wild time. Okay. Are you done back there, Wing?
I mean, souls and corn for who hasn't been there. All right, and that's the left one done. All right, you're good to go.
Yeah, that's. I think maybe I'll just keep mine for right now.
Are you sure? I mean, we kind of voted it. It's 2 against 1 here, so...
Yes, I see that. I'm going to have to say I'm sure. But when I do change my mind, you'll be the first to know. The second.
Okay, Probably ask Nugget, because he can get him off in like one clean chop. This was like a whole mess that didn't have to happen, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, but, it makes you work on your hand-eye coordination, which is always a plus.
Start juggling free knives. I think that's good.
Did we take damage at all or no?
No, because you gained hit points if you kept the wings, and you lost those hit points by losing things.
All right.
Is Grizzlt able to like stretch his or have any control over his at all? If I try.
Yes. You actually have gained the ability to fly.
Oh, this
All right,
could be
well,
interesting.
now I'm a little bit jealous, I suppose, but...
So condescending.
Well, since I'm the only one that kept them, let's see. Grizzle's going to try to flap his wings and see what happens.
You fly. You have pretty bad control over it because you're brand new to it. You bounce off egg cases. It's kind of icky, but yeah, you're flipping, flapping.
Oh, well, thank goodness he's a soft. Well, this is certainly different.
Don't you worry. Nugget, why don't you show this guy the ropes? And Nugget stands on his back legs, and two large arcs of electricity shoot out of his back and form electrical wings that flap and carry him up into the air. And he shows you how to fly around a little bit.
I don't think I can do that. I mean, if he's had them. Oh, good. Okay. Well, I'll try. Grizzle's going to try his best to mimic and learn how to fly. Maybe get a little bit more control. But it seems like, Wing, you saw the green light, right?
Green light? You had green?
Well, we were here, and someone yelled, and there were two other, I guess, hatchlings that went to work. I believe.
Oof. Just hatch and already set to work. We've all been there, haven't we?
Once again, no.
Weird flashbacks to this morning, waking up and then getting put to work, teleporting to this place. Yeah, no, I don't like that. You want to go find where they went, or I feel like, correct me if I'm wrong here, this is alarming. This whole, okay, we're all on, okay, we're same page?
Oh, yeah, yep.
All right.
This is certainly alarming. I think we have to, I think we need to find a way out, and I think our way out is towards the green light.
Did
Grizzle still see where that light is?
Oh, yeah. You're in a Pringles can shaped tunnel with egg cases. I took it right from DM Who Plays Willie.
Okay.
Yeah. From the episode Pan's Handlers.
Of course.
And it's there's light at the end of it, and one of them is a green light on the wall. Yeah. Oh, so you're approaching that?
Quick question. Did
Is it an
Anaril
exit
come
sign?
with us? Or was this just us? I forget.
Just you.
Okay. So we're not like trying to find them also. Okay. Continue.
Well, how about I go look at the green light? Maybe there's an exit?
Okay. And so the walking order is Grizzlt in front of everyone else by about 10 feet. Okay, Grizzlt, you're the first to hear. Loud voices are approaching from outside this cavern, and there's like a ballroom-style golden light open area outside the cavern, but and Ekenblim are whizzing all around. There's hundreds of Ekenblim out there just like going about. It's like the highway, and loud voices are approaching from outside this cavern filled with person-height cocoons, arguing with one another. What do you do?
I will look back and in a very hushed tone say, I think we should hide. There's someone coming. And then find something to hide behind.
okay,
And it's a Pringle-shaped can tunnel. I feel like there's not a lot.
With person-height cocoons also.
Yeah, let's hide behind the cocoons.
True. Yeah, okay. I rush
let's get
behind
to the
another cocoon. Nugget, get down.
Oh, no.
Try. I mean, this is going to be great.
I'm going to ask for your stealth check in a few seconds, so have that number for me, and I'm going to give you something before I ask for that. A grasshopper Ekenblim is shouting at an eagle-headed, gray horse-bodied hippogriff Ekenblim. With the queen gone and Estial temporarily in power, we can't afford to have anything go wrong. The light only knows what she'd say if she gets back from our date and finds out we had intruders. The two are hovering near the entrance, getting closer and closer to this cavern filled with quiet cocoons. And then I'd like your stealth checks now.
I could just start by saying that I got a 3, so, you know.
The Wing has a 24, and surprisingly, the large-sized dragon had a 14, so not even the worst.
And Grizzle?
Grizzled rolled a dirty 20.
Okay, so really it's just Rook. Okay. So sorry, my lord, says the eagle-headed, horse-bodied Ekenblim. He enters the Pringles can-shaped room with cocoons and startles upon seeing you. Taking advantage of the ground in this room to land, he prostrates himself to the other Ekenblim. Bowing so low his beak is touching the cave floor, his muffled voice rises up. I will have C-Tier West direct all of their defensive Applefinch teams to floor 173 immediately. Floor 173. There will not be any further interruption. He remains bowed. The grasshopper Ekenblim raises her lip in a sneer. I have to return to my work on the 64th floor. 64th floor. See to it that the intruders are dealt with before the queen returns, or your rapid rise to BTL will become just as rapid a descent.
Love that. That's amazing.
Sorry.
It's fantastic.
I'm not sorry. Whatever.
That's great.
The grasshopper
That's great.
Ekenblim flies off, and after a long pause, the hippogriff Ekenblim sighs, rises, and heads to the green light panel on the wall. He turns and looks directly at Rook, sighs again, who does not have Ekenblim wings, so good luck using that excuse, sighs again and says, This court is going to hell in a handbasket without the queen here. If you're just a confused hatchling, there's nothing to be scared of. I know you're there. Show yourself.
I look at my friends who seem to have hidden themselves a little bit better, and I step out and I say, yes, that's me. Confused hatchling Rook. Shields. Yeah, power struggles, right? You know? How's that going? What's,
Am I right?
Ba-doom.
and I walk out and I will position myself maybe in such a way that would prevent further seeing of my teammates, if that's possible.
You're between them and the large dragon, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, roll your persuasion check now, and that'll determine how they respond.
They're not a dwarf, right?
No, they're a hippogriff.
That's right. Okay. Well, then I only got a 12.
Oh.
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 He doesn't see any wings on your back.
That is true.
He pushes a series of buttons with his beak, then turns and looks at you and sighs again. The light changes from green to red. A door you hadn't noticed in the wall opens, and you hear skittering cow-sized bugs approaching. Please roll initiative, and remember to pre-roll your first few rounds of combat dice so nobody's waiting on someone else's dice to take their turn.
So wait, real quick. Do I see them, or am I, by audio alone, I know they're cow size?
By audio alone.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Mr. Rook, you have such specific ears.
I do.
I mean, if you've ever heard cows... Okay, fun fact. Did you know you can hear the difference between hot and cold water? Listen to boiling water being poured into a cup and then cold water, and you can hear the difference. So I'm going to go with you can hear cow-sized versus normal-sized insects, because...
I'm on
I
board.
doubt that that's a valid comparison.
Okay, you can hear insects
All right.
skittering coming at you from a tunnel. Everyone roll initiative.
I got a 23.
Wow. Grizzled got a 19.
A 12.
Does Nugget act on your initiative wing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. Bursting into the room are giant, cow-sized earwigs.
I could tell by the
Everybody-
sound.
I knew it.
I'm drawing a Pringles can. It even has a little Quaker dude on it. And so, or no, that's the Quaker Oats guy. All right. So anyway, I'm drawing a Pringles can. You, Rook, are kind of close to the entrance. I'm going to put you 20 feet from the entrance.
Okay.
For Rook, this Ekenblim is going to fly off because you're dealt with, just to let you know.
That's rude.
And I'd like to know, Wing and Nugget and Grizzlt, where you guys are in the room. You can be at the same position as Rook, 20 feet in, or you can be your choice of distance apart. And it's just going to be a 2D. With Theater of the Mind, sometimes 2 dimensions is easier than 3, so we're just doing 2 dimensions. How far are you from the entrance to this Pringles cavern?
I think I'm probably like 15 feet behind Mr. Rook to the side. Yeah. I was trying to get inside the cocoon, but then I just stick to the side of it.
Okay.
Grizzlt was kind of trying to take the lead. He was probably closer to the exit, I'd say maybe away from the door.
I couldn't hear you. Say that again?
About 40 feet away from the door.
Okay. And who got the 23?
Rook did.
And the 19?
Grizzlt?
Okay.
Also, Nugget is right above me, squashed against the ceiling. That's his hiding place.
But hiding so well.
Nice.
Yes, he is stealth.
Excellent. I'm going to say that they are coming from the back of the tunnel and that they are 40 feet from Grizzlt, who is 40 feet from the front of the tunnel. Okay. So first up is Rook. You are 20 feet. So you are 60 feet from the earwigs. There are 4 of them and they are rampaging towards you. What do you do?
Well, I don't move that fast, so I suppose I'd probably stay put and I would probably ready in action, and just wait, because I don't really see the point in moving at my age if you don't have to. So I would like to prepare a goading attack on the closest one. And so basically when it gets closer, I'm going to hit it. And then if I succeed, it has to hit me, basically. It's like a taunt kind of thing.
Yeah, what's your trigger?
Just, I guess, if it's either coming straight at me or if it tries to go around me within 5 feet, I will just do that. But I will just wait for the closest one.
Okay, you're 60 feet away, so I'm just going to let you know that is not going to happen. Grizzle, it's your turn. You are 40 feet away from 4 earwigs that are rushing at you from a door that opened in the side of the tunnel. What do? They're cow-sized.
That's quite large. That's a big cow. Grizzlt is going to... No getting around this. Let's get rid of these quickly. Well, not quietly. Grizzlt will make his way towards them, moving towards them. And when Grizzlt is within 10 feet of all of them, then Grizzlt is going to Arms of the Astral Self, and I'm going to summon an additional set of arms. When that happens, there's kind of an explosion of some very radiant, very bright energy. And each one of those 4 needs to make a dex saving throw.
8, 9, 11, and non-natural 20.
The 20 saves, but the other one now take 2d10 force damage.
Okay, the other ones drop to the ground. Dead. They already were dead. They're still dead.
Oh, well then. Okay. As Grizzle just sees them all fall, he just stares at the one that's standing and says, "Hello?"
And how much damage did they take?
12.
12. Okay.
Rolls.
Thank you.
And that'll be the end of Grizzle's turn.
Not really. Yeah, but the end of your turn. Okay. And then that first earwig that was 10 feet away from you is going to move up to you. It moves 10 feet, and it's going to bite you and then tail stinger you. So it's going to bite you for a 19 to hit and tail stinger you for a 10 to hit. Do those hit?
The 19 meets. The 10 does not.
Okay, then you take 26 piercing damage from its bite.
Gotcha.
That ends its turn. It's standing 70 feet from the entrance. Wing, you're up next. You are 35 feet from the entrance, which means that you're 70 minus 35 is 35 feet from earwig 1.
I jump out of hiding and say, "We are the single problem that..." Oh, he already flew away. Damn it. Too late for that. Okay, I see that the goblin has 4 arms now. That is awesome. I will pull out a bazooka and fire twice at the earwig that is attacking him. Since these guys have a very weak guard, apparently. 31 and a 24.
They both hit.
Who'd
The
have
first
thunk
one
it?
does how much damage?
A minimum of 8.
Okay. Well, just tell me since they both hit, how much damage does it take
Yeah.
total and what type?
All right.
And everyone pre-roll your dice.
26 piercing damage and 12 lightning damage.
Are the piercing damage magical?
Yes.
Okay. So then 26 plus 6. Got it. It drops to the ground, dead. All right. Now, so did you move at all?
Like 5 feet to get out of my cocoon, and then after my turn, Nugget will drop down from the ceiling, pick me up on his back, and we will fly 20 feet up in the air and forwards. So we're a little bit closer to Mr. Grizzlt.
Okay. So I'm going to say that you're 40 feet instead of 35 away from the entrance and 20 feet up.
Oh, so they came from like the back of the
Yeah,
Pinwheel.
I just do linear combat because Theater of the Mind is kind of hard to do like 2 directions. I'm just making it simple on us right now. Not that I don't do 2 dimensions sometimes and 3 dimensions sometimes, like in What Happens in the Forest. I was like, do you want to climb a tree? Anyway, so I'm terrible. All right, so Earwig 2 shakes itself off. It was dead. It was very dead. And it moves 10 feet and attacks Grizzlt. Grizzlt, do you get hit by a 26 bite and a 15 to hit tail stinger?
The 26 bite will hit.
Okay, you take 26 piercing damage. Earwig 3 shakes itself up off the floor and attacks Grizzlt, moving 10 feet to them. A 10 probably doesn't hit you, but I'm just going to relax this at an angle. Aw, a 9 probably doesn't hit you. Earwig 3 feels sad about its life. Earwig 4 comes up off the ground and does a 16 hit you, Grizzlt?
Does not, no.
Okay, well then Earwig 4 is also totally useless. Why am I here? But they're all alive again. Woo! And they're now 70 feet from the entrance. And just to remind everybody, Rook, you're 20 feet from the entrance, placing you 50 feet from the earwigs, and it's your turn.
Okay, I am going to bonus action and movement. I'm going to dash so I can rush and be all the way up in the face of this earwig, because that's 25 feet twice, 50 feet.
Nice.
And then, because I feel really dumb for just waiting because I thought they would come to me, I'm going to action surge so that I can be of use. And so I will take an additional action on this turn, and I will try my goading attack again. I want it to fight me and not anyone else.
Grizzle probably appreciates that.
So I rolled a 21 to hit.
Yeah, and just to let you guys know, their armor class is 14 to help with your pre-rolling.
Okay. You would need to make a wisdom saving throw of 18.
Is this earwig 1, 2, 3, or 4? One is
whichever
the most
one was
badly
close,
injured.
Whichever one was closest to Grizzled. So I believe that was 2.
That's 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's 1. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, because it actually hit. All the rest missed.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you said a saving throw?
Yeah, 18 wisdom.
It gets a 21 on that.
Oh, jeez.
They're just so dumb.
Well, at the very least, it takes 7 damage for the attack.
Ooh, and it falls dead to the ground.
That's my turn.
The suspicious look from Wing's player.
Yeah.
Yeah, Earwig Wong's dead. Yeah, yep. Okay, Grizzled, it's your turn. You are currently standing within melee range of the dead Earwig 1, Earwig 2, Earwig 3, and Earwig 4.
Well,
And Rook.
And Rook. Thank you, Rook. This is quite interesting. They seem to come back, hopefully not too many times. Let's just get this over with then. Grizzled will go ahead and attack the one of the remaining standing. Let's do number 2.
Okay.
That's 23 damage. Or 23 to hit, I'm sorry.
All right. And what type of damage?
This is bludgeoning.
Okay, and it's non-magical?
It is... Ooh, no, so with my astral arms, they do count as magical weapons.
Nice. Cool. Okay, yeah, Earwig 2 falls dead to the ground.
Yeah, 14 damage was the damage on it. And then, as a bonus action, I will attack again to number 3.
Yeah,
And that is a 21 to hit.
that hits.
Okay, and another 15 damage.
Earwig 3 falls dead to the ground.
This is going to be very interesting to see here. And there's still one up, is that correct?
Yes, Earwig 4.
Okay, then that'll do it for right now. That'll do it for Grizzled.
All right, at the end of your turn, it's Earwig 1's turn. It picks itself up off the ground. It was dead, but it's not. And it's going to roll a dice. Okay, it's going to attack Grizzled, because that's what the dice said. Okay, Earwig 1 is going to attack you. Oh yeah, that definitely hits. Take 26 piercing damage, and then I'm going to try the Tail Stinger. Come on, Tail Stinger. Does a 16 hit you?
It does not.
One of these days. Okay, Earwig 1 is up. Wing, it's your turn. You are 30 feet away and 20 up in the air, which means, I don't want to math that, 30 feet away from living Earwig 1 and 4.
That is correct, since D&D use a non-Euclidean system. Word. Okay, I see what's going on here. Nugget will do a strafing run while my eyes light up with blue light, and I will open my beak and exhale lightning damage over the 4 both standing and lying underground earwig thingies.
All
They
right,
may
and
make a text.
Is
Sorry,
this an
yes?
area attack that's going to get your friends?
No, that's why I let them do a strafing attack so I can, make sure that I don't hit those. It's a
I'll give
cone.
you half
I can.
of them.
And okay.
I'll take
Or
it.
your friends and all of them.
You would know that Rook would be down for taking a hit, so feel free.
Well, it's not a small hit, so I think you would consider that. Okay, I'll take 2. I'll take that's kind of a waste then. Oh well. Okay, I'll hit the 2 standing ones.
Okay. Yeah.
If they can succeed on the DC 17 dexterity saving throw, they could take half.
First one got a 12, and second one got an 8. Aw.
They both take 38 lightning damage.
Wow, 38.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
That would have hurt. You were right.
Earwig 1 drops to the ground, and 98 minus how much? How much damage?
38.
38. Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, all the earwigs are dead, you guys. Wow. And then,
Luckily, with my bonus action, I can command Nugget to bite as well. So he will bite one of the downed ones, please.
okay, which one? 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Let's
They're-
take 1.
They're all okay.
Let's-
All right, 1.
Let's take
yeah,
order. I'm assuming a 20-something hits the
yeah.
downed
AC
creature.
14.
Yeah. Do you want to hear damage, or is that just fine?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you really do. Okay.
Double
all right,
damage
so that's
while they're dead.
Oh, the side automatically crits. That's only double that. 17 damage, lightning and piercing.
Okay, we're gonna double that because dead things can't prevent criticals against them. It's sort of like the paralyzed rules. If you any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yeah, that was already doubled.
Oh, okay.
So I rolled poorly.
Oh, that's okay. So it was how much?
17.
Got it.
It was a nibble, just a nibble.
Just a nibble. You nibbled on an earwig, Nugget. Yeah. Is that the end of your turn, Wing and Nugget?
Sure.
So suspicious. Okay, Earwig 2 stands up off the ground, and it's close to Grizzlt and Rook. You're up in the air, Wing, so I'm not going to include you in this roll. Grizzlt again! Dice are random.
Hey, it's all right.
This is why not random is sometimes better. Maybe I should just not random it. But we're doing real D&D combat. Oh my gosh, it got a 9 to hit you with its bite.
Definitely miss.
Finally hits you with its tail stinger. I assume that a 25 hits you.
25 does hit, yes.
Yes. Okay, so take 13 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Right. Oh, that is a 17.
That passes.
Thankfully.
Well, that's the end of Earwig 2's turn. Earwig 3 stands up. It wasn't dead either. And gonna roll that dice for Grizzled or Rook. My goodness.
Yes. This is
Do
exciting.
you know that your odds on the dice? Just to let you know. And that was a 5. So, Earwig 3 is gonna attack you. That hits and also hits. So, take 26 piercing damage. And then are you still up?
I'm still up.
Take 13 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Still up.
I'm also going to no longer roll for who it hits.
Do it.
Do it.
That is a 24.
Okay, you pass your Constitution saving throw, so you only take the 26 piercing from the bite and the 13 piercing from the tail stinger.
Gotcha.
Earwig 4 stands up. And it's going to roll a die. Okay, really random it?
Hey, it's the game.
Okay. That was a 3, my friend. As we all know, you are odd. Very odd.
Yes, I'm quite odd, yes.
Okay, it's going to attack you again. That is a 19 to hit and a 17 to hit.
The 19 meets.
Okay, you only take a bite for 26 piercing damage.
That puts me down.
Oh, you're down. Okay, Rampage. When it reduces a creature to 0 hit points with a melee attack on its turn, which the bite is, the Applefinge can take a bonus action to move up to half its speed and make a bite attack. It doesn't even need to move. Rook, you're finally being attacked.
Love it. Love to see it.
Yay. That was a 22.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
You take 26 piercing damage.
Bring it on.
Okay, it's your turn. You're within melee of 4
So, Grizzled is down.
earwigs.
I am down,
Yeah.
that is correct.
I would like to... I think this works. I guess I don't fully know. I have an ability called Rally, which allows me to give temporary hit points to people. Will that bring somebody back up from 0, or is that separate because they're not up?
Temporary hit points don't count.
I didn't... Okay, well then I won't do that. Instead, I will just hit the thing in front of me 3 times.
Okay, earwig 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Whichever one Nugget blasted with...
That's earwig 1.
Earwig 1, I want a piece of that, and I'm going to hit 3 times, and one of them is going to be another goading attack, so you will need to make a Wisdom 18 saving throw. And I rolled a 9, a 16, and an 18.
It
for
got
my
a
3
22 on its saving throw.
Jeez Louise.
I'm just following dice.
Well, I hit 2 hits for a total of 16 damage, which is not
no
a lot.
way! Look at how many hit points it had. Can you see that number?
Not at
This is
all.
just too
No,
bright.
not at all.
Okay. Anyway, it's a 16.
That's a sheet.
I'll send a picture in the chat, maybe. But
That's
it's a 16.
fantastic.
It had 16 hit points. Earwig 1 is down, and it does not rise again.
Ooh, I'll be down.
Okay, guys, we just gotta keep at it. Hey, Wing, do you have any potions?
I got it.
Grizzle just toasted as if this was their last hurrah.
I've had a
Rook
good
looks
life.
down at Grizzled knocked out very, wistfully and man, if only. All right, that's my turn.
Rook wants to die. Grizzle is dying. So, Grizzle, please make a death saving throw because it's your turn.
It's a 19.
Yeah, it's a pass. Everything's fine.
Yay! Oh, as fine as it can be.
Earwig 1 does not rise. Wing, it's your turn.
Okay, I will first help Mr. Grizzlt. I will use my bonus action for a healing word, and I will do the that parrots sometimes do. And that heals you for a little bit of points. That heals you for 7 hit points.
Hey,
'Cause
all
it's so
right.
inspiring.
It is very inspiring. I love it.
Yeah, and then I take 2 shots, which I cannot actually miss because I have a plus 14 on my attack. So, but I still rolled because you can get a natural 1, which still misses. So
And you can get a natural 20.
you can get a natural 20, which I sadly did not do because then it would do a lot of extra stuff. Both attacks are on Earwig number 2. We're just gonna focus that fire. 26 piercing, and it was. I've got an extra d6 from Nugget. Thank you,
Is
Nugget.
it magical piercing?
It's all magical. Wing is always a magical boy. And 14 lightning damage, of course.
Okay, 26 and 14
Yep.
for 40 total. Okay. The earwig drops to the ground dead.
Yeah, we've seen this trick before.
Even Grizzlt can do this trick. He drops dead, he comes back.
This must be something that came with the wings, maybe.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
And you remain 20 feet up in the air and 30 feet away?
No, I'll make sure that Nugget drops down into the melee, so we have another sack of hit points to contribute.
But you're still 30 feet away.
No, we're strafing overhead.
Oh,
so
got it. You're moving 30. Okay, so everyone's in the same spot. Okay, good, because now I have 3 dice. So 1 to 2, Rook. 3 to 4, Grizzle. 5 to 6, Wing. Oh, wait.
And Nugget,
There's Wing
yeah.
and Nugget. I'll
And
just roll a
Nugget.
d4. Okay.
It's fine.
All right. Grizzle, look at that. Look at that. Your friends.
Hey, that's
And
fantastic.
that was a 4. Nugget.
Bring it.
The earwig 2 that Nugget just attacked is gonna reciprocate with a gosh.
He stood back up.
Oh
What?
yeah, it stood back up. With a 25 to hit
Oh, that hits.
for 26 piercing damage, and then a 10 to hit, darn it. Earwig 3 stands up, and I roll the 4. That's Wing. Does a non-natural 20 hit you, Wing?
Exactly hits me, yes.
Perfect. Take 26 piercing damage, and then an 18 misses you.
Yeah.
And then Earwig 4 stands up and attacks Grizzled.
Yes, bring it on.
Seriously, no. Why?
I open
No.
my
Can I,
Grizzled opens his eyes to be like, yes, I'm back in the nope. Never mind. I've thought long and hard about life and death, and I'm experiencing it all right now.
I mean,
This
they
is
even have
bad.
advantage.
Yeah, this is bad. That's a 19 to hit you
19 beats.
for 26 piercing damage, but then the tail stinger misses.
Oh, that's a bonus. That's lovely. I like to hear that. Any miss is a good miss, even if I'm already down again.
Rook, it's your turn.
Did it roll with
wait,
advantage because he was
does-
prone?
yeah, well, so, no. So, goading, I'm just, nope. That probably would have hit. No. Okay. So, goading attack drops off when they die, right?
I mean, I don't think it's ever succeeded, but
Yeah.
it's still my next turn.
This is like the enemy that can't be goaded because it's.
Yeah, that's a
so,
fair
Rook,
point.
It's your turn.
Very nice.
Okay. I'm going to take 2 attacks. And I hit on both of them if 17's hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, 2 of my attacks do a total of 18 damage. I'm not a high damage person, but I look at Wing, and Wing seems to be doing great. And I'm going to use my third attack as a maneuvering attack, which means I get to tell a teammate as one of my actions to take their action or take an attack instead. So Wing, you can take an attack instead of me.
Very nice.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you. I will fire at one of those that is still standing, just to make sure they're all on the ground first.
Yeah. 2, 3, and 4 are still standing. And Rook, what weapon are you attacking with?
My punching shield, which is magical, and
Okay.
it does bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Okay. So you describe what happens as you punch an earwig, and
it's-
how much damage does it take?
It took, oh god, what did I say? It takes 18 damage, yeah.
All right, it's still up. Describe that.
Okay, so it's got the shield, and actually, I didn't even think about this. One of the things I can do is, if I hit with my shield, is I can push them back 5 feet. It's not super helpful, but I'm going to take my shield, which has like studs on the front, and I'm going to slam into this earwig beast as much as I can and shove it back 5 feet. Not killing it, unfortunately, so the 5 feet might not matter, but...
You push it through an egg case, crushing an Ekenblim baby.
That
better.
was
That's better.
unexpected. I'm sorry. And Wing,
Failing forward.
Wing can do their attack.
And then I fire into the cocoon after it with my bazooka. It's only 8 piercing and 3 lightning damage.
All right. It's down to 18 hit points, and it drops dead.
Oh wait. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter. But I'm sorry. You get to add a D10 to your damage roll
Oh.
because of the commander strike thing that I did.
Yeah. That's 4 more piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It's just dead up.
Actually, because it was hit twice, the wing attack was doubled because it was dead. Flying through the egg case, it was already dead. So, Wing, how much damage did you do?
Did 8 and 3 plus the 4?
Let's see. Because you want to double the dice, of course. Only.
You can double the number. It's okay because it's easier.
Okay. 15 total, so that makes it 30 total.
30
So,
damage,
magic.
and it was at 26. It flies through the egg case and does not rise again.
We're making slow progress, guys.
Glad I can.
Please make a death saving throw.
Let's do this again. All right.
Oh boy,
This guy.
That is a 16.
Wow. What is death?
That's a very fine question. I've been trying to find out for a very long time.
Amen.
Oh gosh. Wow.
All right, we're back to Earwig 1. It's very dead. It was slightly dead before.
nice.
I will make Princess Bride references until the end of time. And
As well you should.
Wing, it is your turn.
Oh, that's fast.
You
Okay,
are currently in melee with all but one. Earwig 2, it was blown through a cocoon pod and is laying there and isn't rising. But you're in melee with 3 and 4.
All right. I will fire one shot each at 3 and 4 respectively.
Oh, and also, Grizzled is down, and these things do 2 attacks, and just letting you know. All right, keep going.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Sorry to be such a burden. I didn't mean to be, but
No, you're fine. You're
hopefully
good.
you're all
good.
unscathed in this.
You take these guys along and you hope that... No. Okay, so number 3 takes 20 damage, magical stuff. And number 4 takes 17 damage, magical stuff. And then I will use my bonus action. You already had your of the day, so now you're getting a... Come on, Mr. Grizzle, get back up. What are you doing? And that's my healing word.
Love it.
So you take four heal. You heal 4 hit points. There you go.
All right.
You're feeling great.
Oh, I got to see the light again. That's interesting. All right, I'm back.
Wonderful. I have bad news. After Wing's turn, it is Earwig 3 and Earwig 4's turn.
Of course.
That's how it's been going. And if you'd hit the same one twice, you would have done double the damage. So Earwig 3 stands up and is going to roll a d4, guys.
Good point. Are you trying to outrules me? How dare you?
Nope. All right, so number 4 is Nugget. Nugget does a 13 hit Nugget?
No, he has 20 AC.
Nice. Well, a 26 probably does. Okay, Nugget, please make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh gosh. What's his? Oh, he does not have a lot of... Oh yeah, +2. That's fine.
As the earwig that is cow-sized tail stinger attacks you.
That's a 10.
Uh-oh. Nugget can't move or speak. Can't take actions or reactions. Has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws, and attack rolls against Nugget have advantage, and any attack that hits Nugget is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. These are the poisoned and paralyzed effects. You can repeat your saving throw at the end of each of your turns, and once you're successful, you're immune, but not until then.
And it was 13 damage, right, the stinger?
13 damage for the stinger, but more importantly, you're poisoned and paralyzed, which is a bad combo.
I mean... He's fine. He's fine.
He's fine. And that was Earwig 3, so Earwig 4 is going to go, and if Earwig 4 hits Nugget, it has advantage and is critical. That's a 2. Oh my gosh, Grizzle.
Bring it on. Come on.
I'm not. I just refuse. I want to see what you do when you attack. So, Rook, you're being attacked.
Thank you. I love it.
Does a...
See that? Favoritism all around.
Does a 15 hit you, Rook?
No, it does not.
Okay. And does a 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Take 13 piercing damage, and please make a Constitution saving throw, Rook.
I got a 26.
You're fine.
Hey, all right.
It's your turn, Rook. Earwigs 3 and 4 are up.
Okay.
They're cow-sized.
Still.
Still concerning.
And spotted.
Okay, so Grizzled is up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to look at Grizzled, and I'm going to do a rally. I'm going to look at you, and I'm going to say, hey, man, good on you. Let's see if you can make this one count. And
I would love to.
Yep. And you gain 9 hit points, temporary, not healed, but temporary. So that's one. That's my bonus action, and then I'm going to take 3 attacks, 2 of which hit, one of which was a 9, and I don't think that hit. I did forget to roll damage. Total of 14 damage to one target, 3 attacks.
So the 2 attacks, the first attack drops it dead, and the second attack, the damage is doubled. Because it's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, then...
the number is doubled, not the dice.
The number. So then that specific hit would have been 12 damage if it was doubled. And then I'll do it again for the third attack.
Well, so I'm saying that you said you had 3 attacks, one missed, and so you had 2. The first one that hit normal damage, and the second one that hit, the number of damage that it did is doubled.
Okay, so then that one would have been 12, and I forgot that I only did 2. Yeah.
All right, so what's your total damage?
That would have been 18 total damage.
Okay, we're down to 45 hit points on Earwig 3, and it is down. Hey, guess what, Grizzle?
I'm getting hit again?
It's your turn. Assuming that Rook's done.
Can I guess I don't have... There's no way to, like, move to be more in front of Grizzle.
Shove him to the side.
I just want him to be behind me.
Sandwich me between your shields.
Yeah.
He is prone right now, so I'm going to let you stand over him.
Yeah, I want to be, like... I want it to be awkward for him to stand up.
You are there. And speaking of Grizzled, you wake up and you see Rook slam his attack shield into a giant cow-sized earwig, which dies, and then he hits it again before it hits the ground, and the exoskeleton caves in where it hit the second time. And he's standing over you now. Oh. You have quite the view.
Yes. Well. Let me just say, twice is a lot. Once going to that light once, extreme. Twice, very extreme. I'm going to stand up. As awkwardly as it is for me to do that, Grizzled will stand up behind Rook, and if I were to move back, would that invoke an attack of opportunity?
If you leave the melee... Previous editions said that casting a spell would cause an attack of opportunity, so a lot of spellcasters get that feeling like, oh, I should back up before I cast spells, but actually what causes the attack of opportunity is leaving the melee range of enemies in 5th edition, I think.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you're backing up to avoid attacks of opportunity because you're spellcasting, I'd say don't do that. Cast your spell.
Spellcasting.
I don't think any of us know what that really is. Well, no.
I don't know what you do.
Wing does. Let's see. I still have wings.
You can disengage to leave the melee range without provoking an attack of opportunity, but that is an action.
That is an action. So what I will do then is... I'm going to use Step of the Wind. I'm going to use one key point to take Disengage as a bonus action. So we're going to do that. And I'm going to back up, not too much, because I want to stay within 10 feet. So I'm just going to back up enough to be outside of what I've known throughout my life to be normal range. And then while I'm at 10 feet, I'm going to go ahead and make a melee attack with my Astral Arms, which have a reach of 10 feet, against... There's still... Which one just went down? Number 3?
Number 3.
Against number 3.
Yeah.
And that is going to be a 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. So the roll was 14. Is that doubled?
Double it.
So 28.
Wow.
28 on that. And then since I used my bonus action to back up, that does not give me another bonus.
You can attack twice with your action as
and
a
then that's correct. That is correct. I do have the extra attack.
Yeah. Describe what happens as it only had 17 hit points left. Describe what happens.
Oh, fantastic.
And your second hit.
On the second hit, as Grizzled finally summons up some kind of action. He's been a punching bag for the last few minutes. It's terrible. Seconds, actually. My God, seconds. The radiating arms coming from his back, now kind of under the wings, reach out and imagine just a large fist coming down, a big arching blow from above, just smashing down into the carapace of this beetle, attempting to crush it into the ground as much as it possibly can, hopefully squishing and squelching as much as possible. He's going to bring down as much force.
Pieces of bug fly up from the fist as you squish it so hard. Pieces of bug fly up. Yeah.
And then, so I guess give me a ruling on this. So since I used my key point as a bonus action, I do have flurry of blows, but I can't use that again, correct? Because that
correct.
also... Okay, no, well then we're good. then I've taken one away, and since I've disengaged, I can now move back a little bit further. So I'm going to put a little bit more space between Grizzled and the other bug that I'm assuming is still there. So I'm going to back up, let's say, 30 feet
Excellent.
further.
Putting you 30 feet away. Got
And
it.
still standing. Look at me.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of Grizzled's turn, yes.
Excellent. Earwig 1, dead. Wing, it's your turn. There is one remaining cow-sized earwig, Applefinch.
Alright, alright. So first what I'm gonna do is, I noticed that my poor Eggpile Nugget is not feeling so well, so I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on him, which cures the, if I'm correct, it can cure the poison condition, which would probably take away the paralyzed condition that came with the poison condition as well.
They're different. But, oh wait, yes, I am reading the rules. While poisoned, the target is also paralyzed. What? How did you know?
Basically, every poison in the game works that way, you know. So that's my action, and then with my bonus action, I'm gonna say, Nugget, take your vengeance on this little bug person, and he's gonna bite this bug person. Bug? No, it's not a bug person. It's a
No, it's just a bug.
cow centipede zombie thing. Yeah.
Earwig. So it's like a beetle that's got pinchers on its head and its butt.
That's nasty.
Yeah. They're called earwigs because there's a rumor that they crawl in your ears.
Eee.
I don't think they do, though. I think they eat paper, which makes them worse.
Yeah, I mean, you got a membrane there to stop those things. Anyway, yeah, it hits and it does. This one is still standing. It's not like pretend dead, right? So
Correct.
Okay. In that case, it's 21 damage.
Okay,
Piercing
and I'm
and
going to call it
lightning.
there because I'm done with battle. You kill it!
Yay.
Munch.
I survived. Almost.
Nice.
Don't you worry, Mr. Grizzlt. I can bring you back like that like 12 more times.
Hey,
so you
that's-
can just keep dropping.
That's perfect.
That's fine.
I'd
Well,
really
you know
like
what?
to keep it at 2.
What do they say? Yeah, they say once is chance, twice is coincidence, and 3 times a pattern. So we really want to keep it at just 2, I think.
3 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
3
3
times. Okay.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Hey, well. These were certainly interesting.
That was definitely way harder than I thought it would be.
I'm not a fan.
They died so easily the first time. I was feeling great, and then
Kept
Yeah.
You could have
dying.
just ran away, maybe.
We probably could have, now that I think about it, but at least I understand what they went through, the whole dying and coming back thing, which I thank you for. But I'm gonna sit down for a moment because this hurts a lot. Let me tell you.
Yeah, should we take like a short rest?
I don't know what we can do here, but
yeah,
Can we hide in a cocoon?
As they hide in a cocoon. Yeah, you can. There's some empty ones. As you hide in a cocoon and take a short rest, you
Yay.
sigh in relief, taking your short rest as the last earwig finally stops moving. Speaking of reliefs, all of you see, I'm going to close the scene here and go to break. Speaking of reliefs, the one in this cavern depicts moth-winged people bowing down, kneeling, and raising their arms in praise too. Now this might be hard to interpret. You never really know with art. But it looks like they're worshipping a giant severed finger? That's a bit odd. Joining us for part 1 were... Rook.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm glad the wings are off though. I'm not sure why, but thanks, Wing.
Wing.
And remember, kids, when strange body parts start growing on you, just grab your kitchen knife and okay, Nugget, sorry.
And Grizzled.
who, despite having wings, spent a lot of time on the ground.
Oh, we also have a review today.
Yeah, that's me, huh? So I'm going to read it in Rook's voice, despite that not being asked. So this is from FrostFox19. It said, I like fire-breathing kittens because I work in a loud environment and I like to drown out the noise with silly D&D campaigns. I like that each episode mixes up the formula and it's a new story each time. That is it. That's all. Thanks, FrostFox.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See you later.
See ya!
We hope that you're enjoying this episode of the Fire Breathing Kittens podcast. This episode's shout-out is from Woggly Matt, who says, quote, Unithor, Unithor for the listener, Unithor, a brand new joystick for retro computers. Newly designed classic-styled game controller for Amiga, Commodore, Atari, PC with USB, and an array of game consoles and emulators. uni-joy.com. End quote. And I'll spell that. uni-joy.com. Can you think of someone who might enjoy this podcast? Please share it with them. Is their birthday coming up? A special day? We can wish them a happy message on your behalf. You can arrange for us to read your shout out on air at firebreathingkittenspodcast.com through our partnership with the website Buy Me a Coffee. Do you enjoy reading books? You can find ebooks, paperbacks, hardcover novels, and audiobooks based on our adventures on Amazon.com. The authors do a great job of adapting the stories into fun novels. We also have official merchandise on redbubble.com. Imagine owning a notebook with the Fire Breathing Kittens logo on the front, or a t-shirt with one of your favorite characters. Lastly, we don't pay to advertise our show, so the only way we can grow is if you tell someone about us. Is there an episode that would make that person smile? Share it with them. Thank you. Welcome back to Fire Breathing Kittens, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast with combat. Woo! We are joined again today by Grizzlt.
Howdy.
Rook.
That was tough.
And Wing.
We're still standing.
Everyone, please roll a d20. I'm holding up this piece of paper, so you can't see what's on the piece of paper, and I'll flip it around when I have your number.
15.
13.
The number was...
Ah.
They can't see it, guys.
Oh, it's an 8.
Eight? It looks like an 8, yeah.
Who's closest to 8?
I guess that would be me, right? I was 4.
Yeah, you.
What happened last time, Grizzlt?
Last time, Grizzlt and Rook and Wing decided to volunteer for Anorel to test out some firewall hacking, which is something that does not actually include fire. Very curious. Ekenblim research projects was on the top of her mind, and we all stepped into a circle. And when we stepped out of that circle, or at least when we came out of that circle, we were all in cocoons in a Pringles can. Very curious. It's an interesting, specific, yet very, very manageable to understand. Grizzlt and Rook and Wing and Nugget, can't forget Nugget, then tried to escape, where we were attacked viciously over and over and over again by cow-sized earwigs. Quite interesting. And I saw the light twice. That's where we are.
Thank you. All right.
So, yeah, how you doing, Grizzle?
Well, I can honestly tell you that that was not the most enjoyable experience I've ever had. But that being said, I feel like we should be doing a couple other things here, and not getting hit should be top of our list, please. I can't take it anymore.
You are right. There is like a ballroom full of Ekenblim out there. So, if I take the left and Mr. Rook takes the right and Grizzlt takes the sky, we can flank them all at once. So what do you say, guys?
Okay. Is there an elevator or something? Because we seem like we need to go to other floors, and I don't know what floor we're on. We should figure that out. What do you got? I'm just going to go peek out of the Pringles can tunnel.
You poke your head out of your Pringles can-shaped cave that had been full of cocoons. You are inside a beehive whose core is open and airy and arches 100, 200 floors high. The air is filled with the full hum of a lot of wings. The wings sound like thousands of people talking at once. Along the walls going up, there are many rooms, high arches, wide walkways. This is reminiscent of a beehive, but finely worked out of all the same material, a beautiful and hard substance. Fresco paintings cover every inch of the walls, carved into very stoic but undeniably beautiful art. Stoic like the Mona Lisa. This is a hive palace. At the very top dome is a bright, light, glowy area. Directly across the open core from you, a cavern has a clear floor raised over rings of gold dust, a convenient portal area. Hundreds of Ekenblim are flitting around, flying on their moth wings through the center core, gold dust vortexing after each wing beat, shimmering in the air. The bottomest floor, on the ground, has fighting pits that don't seem to be occupied right now.
So Wing, you've dealt with these the Ekenblim before?
Yes, I have.
Are we gonna be able to just make our way along here, or do you think they're gonna attack us with earwigs like they just did? Maybe we shouldn't have cut our wings off so quickly. What do you guys think we should do here?
Maybe someone should get with the program and join the group. I don't know.
Well, judging by how I'd like to maybe stay out of the reach of most things right about now, I'm going to keep them.
So what do you guys think? Fire, disrupting the structural integrity? How are we going to bring this place down?
Well, I got the demon thing, that I told you guys about, and it wanted me to go to the 64th floor, Hall K, row FF, but it also seemed evil. I don't know if that's what we should do, per se, but it's at least a clue towards answers?
No, it just feels like you're judging on appearances.
Well, okay, he had lots of souls. Nice. He had a physical soul that he was holding, and it was my friend, so I feel like, there's maybe a little bit of stereotyping, but it's
It seems well-founded.
I mean, if holding a soul in physical form makes you evil, I can tell you that I know a lot of people that are evil nowadays. I'm just saying,
You know what? That's fair. That's on me. I'm sorry, guys. So
we've all been there, right?
Yeah, am I right?
It's true.
Yeah.
You're out there adventuring, and you fight evil every day, and sometimes you just get it wrong, and that's you say your apologies, and that's it.
I think we're all growing. Great. Very proud. Say, I've been around a long time, and it takes a long time for someone to reach that state of mind.
Thank you.
Now, about this hive.
The real quest reward for the lessons we learned along the way.
That's right.
100%.
Can Nugget, fly us places? Or...
I mean,
what's Nugget's deal? But is it a big enough dragon? Logistically? I don't...
Does Nugget have wings and then also Ekenblim wings?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
But I assumed that they were cut off
yeah.
because you guys were in a knife mood.
I did not catch that little detail, but yes, I think me and Nugget would have taken care of that, yes.
Okay, that's fine too. Free will.
Nugget has a perfectly good pair of wings on his own that he can create with lightning. So yeah.
And so there was a portal platform in front of us. Is that what you said?
Across apart from the chasm between you guys.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Laterally, it is in front of us, but a long distance away.
Yeah, I do remember there were two floors of note. There was the Griffin one, right? Talking about floor 173 and 64. I'd say at this point we maybe flip a coin.
Ooh.
Does anyone have one?
That.
Yeah, I think that might work out. Also, I'm just now recalling this. Remember how I said, tie a rope to get back? How are we getting back? I guess we'll figure that out.
I mean, there's a port. You got some dust, right?
Yeah.
I do, yes. That's very good. I do have some of that dust. So, all right.
And you got clear and precise instructions how to make the portal, right?
You think about it with your noggin.
Oh, and then we had to draw a circle. Yeah.
Do a perception check.
Oh, crap.
19.
21.
12.
Yeah, Wing doesn't notice, but Rook and Grizzle notice that every time Grizzle flaps his Ekenblim wings, they drop some dust.
Oh, we have all the dust we need, apparently. I forgot. Flap it a couple more times.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Just prancing around with his wings, making a mess everywhere. You're gonna clean it up by yourself, right?
Well, I guess. Just let it fall to the ground, and I think they're probably used to it here.
All right. Well, I have a plan that would take about how far away is the platform with the portals on it? How far is the chasm? I guess.
Like 1,000 feet.
Okay. Disregard my plan.
It's not too bad.
I no longer have a plan.
I have really cool paints that can paint solid objects, but it takes 10 minutes per 100 square feet, and I feel like maybe we don't have that time. So, Nugget, hey, it's me, Rook. What if we took a flight on your back to somewhere else? Does Nugget talk?
Yes, he does. Do you speak Draconic?
Not at all.
Okay, I will translate. I mean, he's okay with carrying you in his claws while I ride on his back, and Mr. Fancy making dust everywhere wings here can fly on his own.
I can, yes. I'm getting so much better at it.
Well, who wants to flip the old coin then? What do you guys think? My vote's on the demon. The demon told me about the 64th floor, and I feel like...
I mean, if you want to go there and make a deal with the devil, I will certainly not stop you. I'm a full supporter of,
I at least want to have the, face-to-face meeting, not the weird sponge ice cream room meeting. I feel like it would be more professional that way. So that's my vote, but I'm happy to be convinced otherwise.
Should have licked the wall. I'm so curious now.
It wasn't bad. It was not bad.
That's good to know. I'm with Rook. I say if this demon devil may have the soul of your friend, maybe we should free that. So I say floor 64.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, grab on, Nugget, and I just hold my hands up like this to be grabbed by claws.
I mean, you're very small, so you can just probably just pick you up with one hand.
Too hard.
Okay.
Grab my arms. Just grabs the whole thing. Like, okay.
Can we tell, based on floor 0, where the 64th floor is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. You can count, right? Like the level.
I'm not sure if Rook... No, I'm just kidding.
Why are you saying that like that? You're assuming you can count.
What was that intelligence stat?
Yeah.
I'll have you know I have an intelligence of 10. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hey, me too.
I think we're all there, actually.
So great.
Between the three of us, we can get there.
That's absolutely correct. As long as each one of us can count to 20 and then one more. Like, we're good.
It still leaves us one short.
We got Nugget. We'll count Nugget as one. Like,
Oh, wait. I think maybe Nugget is the smartest among us, actually.
Which explains Nugget's constant exasperation with Wing.
Oh, yeah. The entire time is like when I was cutting off the wings, you're like...
all right, well then, 64 it is. I'm going to flap my lovely little wings. Follow up.
Okay. Now, I will say, just your observation skills, you do notice there are some non-Ekenblim people in here.
Are they doing work?
No, well, yeah, I mean, there's like a mini bar made out of a troll with like a small mini bar attendant.
Out
Are
of
they
a troll?
the furniture?
Like carried on its back.
Oh
And
gosh, that's not where my brain went. Okay, that's
a troll
way more
is carrying
pleasant.
a mini bar as a backpack. Yeah, so they're servants of a sort. But you will say all the Ekenblim have clearly denoted rank. And the moment that Grizzle flies out with Ekenblim wings, Grizzle's eyes are widening. And Ekenblim, who had been hovering near your cave, is holding butler and maid outfits and hands you one, Grizzle, and says, "Hatchlings, get over here. Come on, get changed. Hurry up. You've got a job to do. Let's start you ferrying trays of food." Behind her, fresco paintings covering every inch of the walls, is a ballroom inside a beehive. Do you accept the server's uniform and tray of canapes, Grizzled?
I will accept it, yes. This is my job. And hopefully maybe distract from... Yes, I will accept it.
Okay. You can fly around with no problems. Occasionally someone takes a drink off your tray. Or a canapé.
Fantastic. I'm a moving end table. It's great.
What about us?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, guys, I'm gonna... Well, I don't want to... Yeah, well, does the one that gives me the job kind of even acknowledge them at all?
No,
Oh. I'll catch up. How about that?
you're not in the hierarchy. It's
Well-
presumed you're doing a task for another Ekenblim that's higher rank than them.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
do you want to still go to 64, or do we want to check out this ball? Didn't we have a dream about this?
This is very reminiscent of that dream. Yes. Well, let's just see. Let's just see if we can continue on to floor 64. I'm gonna keep my tray of canapes and start to leave the area.
Yeah, you can travel freely.
Oh, okay. Well then,
All right. Well,
you're looking good, Grizzle. You know.
well, thank you. This is very restricting, but at least I can fly with the wing. Would any of you like a canapé?
Yes, of course. And I grab it while still in Wings or Nuggets talon.
Always make sure to have snacks when you take a trip.
Right, so the first rule of looking like you belong somewhere is like acting the part. So Nugget will slap the flying servant with us in the back, and I will copy the most commanding voice I know, which is probably the voice of Bonaventura Hellevy. And I will use my mimicry to copy in his voice and say, "Come on, servant, show us to the 64th floor like you've been ordered."
Right away. Yes, absolutely.
I'm going to count that as pass without a trace.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet.
Hiding in plain sight.
Yeah, so then we will, by our 10 intelligences combined, make it to the 64th floor, I hope.
Yes, you
1,
do.
2.
The 64th floor is different from the cavern with all the cocoons. Different from the fighting pits on the bottom level. Different from the open-air ballroom in the core of this beehive. This has the atmosphere of a workplace. You're flying past shoulder-height hexagonal work areas that, despite being constructed of this unusual hard material and covered in frescoes of Stoic art, could only be described as cubicles. Hall after hall, each hall filled with row after row, hundreds of Ekenblim are engaged in office work, sitting, waving their hands at illusion screens. Each illusion screen has a different picture in it. A forest, a desert, an ocean. They're all scrolling around unoccupied wildernesses, looking at the worlds they're seeing on their screens, searching for something. You are currently in Hall C.
Oh my gosh. We've taken the wrong turn, guys. We've arrived in hell.
It might get worse. We need to make our way to Hall K. So that's like 3 more at least.
Well, at least, I believe, yes.
I think.
Any idea on which... Is there any kind of signage or anything denoting going one way or the other that there might be a different letter?
Yes. You proceed along the ascending letters, I assume?
Yes, 2K.
Yes.
Strict hierarchies demand that the more senior managers get larger offices. The closer you get to Hall K, the fewer hexagonal cubicles you see. At first, there are offices, walled in from floor to ceiling. Then, office suites with a welcome lobby and an inner office. By the time you reach Hall K, row FF, the office suites have become incredibly luxurious. Zen gardens of alien glowing mushrooms give this a palatial atmosphere. It's quiet, with just the sound of running water from a decorative stream. Imagine the house Falling Water by the architect Frank Lloyd Wright. Serene, majestic, high class.
This is not exactly the vibe I thought we would get, but is row FF indicative of a specific office,
Or
Yes.
is this... Oh, okay.
Row
So-
FF is the falling water house.
Okay.
Were any of the glowing mushrooms within grabbable range while we were flying by?
Yes.
Munching.
Okay, 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there's a sheet for that.
Listen, I've eaten many glowing mushrooms in my time. It always ends well. This is going to be fine.
Perfect.
You are irresistible to nearby people.
Ooh.
So nothing's changed.
Yes, go on.
Yes. Oh, I forgot what we were doing here. Wing, you're looking crisp. I don't know
I mean,
why crisp came to mind.
I mean, yeah, I don't either, but I have to agree with Rook here. Wing, you are, I mean, it's the first time I've met you, but you're quite dashing.
Oh, I thank you. I have been pruning a lot lately. Yeah. Bird
It
baths,
shows. It shows. Keep it up.
eating fresh worms from the ground, get that fat in your feathers for the sheen.
Nice. What were we doing?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I think we were still looking for your friend, right?
Oh, right. The demon. No, sorry. Devil.
I mean, as long as that's okay with you, Wing.
Yeah, Wing.
I mean, I can understand for people of your stature, I am quite imposing and commanding presence. But come on, people, we're on a mission. We should focus up a bit here.
And how?
Rick's just like fanning himself, like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
We gotta go.
This hive.
We gotta go steal some souls from a devil. Just a day's work.
All right, let's do it. And
Absolutely.
I walk toward row FF office waterfall.
Okay, yeah, it's a house.
Is there a door?
Yeah, there's a front door.
I walk up with gusto.
The house's entrance is... This is a house built over a waterfall
Oh, I see.
with a majestic garden all around it and hills, with trees. Like, picture autumn leaves on trees, but it's a mushroom garden. Yeah, and there's a waterfall on the front door. And we're talking like 6,000 square foot first floor,
Oh my!
Yeah.
Wow.
And the whole, like, you can see it's mostly empty with like super well designed minimalist furniture, and the back wall is all glass so that they can look out on the view of the gardens and the trees. There's a window that you pass when you're walking up to the front door.
Can I see anything inside?
Yeah, there's a person working at a desk facing the back windows.
I'm going to kind of glance at my friends for approval and then also just sort of knock at the exact same time and sort of shrug and be like, I don't know, we'll just see what happens. And I'll knock on the door.
I've got canapes.
That's true. That's true.
Got my bazooka, so
There we go.
We're all bringing
both
something to the
options,
table. Yeah, right? Mm-hmm.
And I go, hello, Rook Shields here for soul stuff.
Brooke Shields Esquire.
The message spell acts like a magical intercom, and an irritated voice says,
Come in.
and the door like opens by an inch.
I push it open and I walk in.
Okay. An elegantly dressed Ekenblim wearing mage clothing with gold and blue hues is sitting at an illusion screen. Beyond him, a wall of glass looking out on an alien garden and waterfall. His hand raised to scroll in on an illusion screen viewing a futuristic city, he turns to you, silver blue hair swaying with the motion, light brown skin encompassing passionate green eyes.
Hello, I am Rook and I was told to come here. And I say that last part with a question mark. Who are you?
I am Syrian. Why were you sent? Are you delivering this tray?
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, no, you there. Steve. Come
Yes.
deliver
Yes.
canapé.
Of course. Here, Grizzlt will walk forward with the canapé and taking on the role of this servant, just kind of bow his head a little bit and hold up the canapé. Say, here, would you like a canapé?
place them over there.
And he waves his hand dismissively and continues looking at the futuristic city screen on the illusion screen. So it's like a bird's eye view of a world, and it's a futuristic city.
Can I make an insight check or investigation or something in regards to what the devil told me, and if this is like, is this guy like looking at the world that the devil was talking about? I don't know how I would extrapolate that, I guess.
Yeah.
Regardless, I rolled a nat 1, so just, maybe disregard everything I just said.
I mean,
Thought about it.
is it possible that you say something out loud because you're peeking?
Oh, especially with a nat 1, yeah, I definitely start monologuing that looks kind of like I wonder if this is what the devil was talking about in my ice cream dream. And I'd say that out loud. Does the Ekenblim react?
I mean, yeah. So I've got, like how when you interact with games, you can do some prompts. You can do, who are you? And he's got a speech. You can do, what's in that illusion screen? And you can do other prompts. What sort of prompt would you say that? So that's ice cream devil prompt? I didn't prepare for that.
Well, and I think I was asking if I thought the city was what the devil was talking about, so I'd probably be referencing the city in the other end of the screen. What is that city there that you're peering through at?
Okay. All right.
This world I'm viewing now, sadly, I can't yet give it to the queen, but it's only a matter of time. It'll crack. They all do. People are vile, ugly creatures. They betray their own the moment they have a chance, often for no benefit to themselves, purely out of spite, to see someone they hate get hurt. It's cathartic to them.
And then perception check for Rook alone, and other two take your headphones. Not your heads, your headphones.
Take them off.
I know I got hurt a
For
lot,
a second.
but
Just your headphones. I'm doing this a little bit too long. It's late.
I got 19.
Okay. Rook, you're not sure why this Ekenblim ma'am doesn't see it. The city on the screen has a little flying boat constantly cutting a chink out of the circle. If you took that boat down, the teleportation circle that makes up the margins of the screen could complete. It's flying around and around, cutting a gap in the circle every few seconds, blocking the glitter from forming a complete ring. Can his Ekenblim eyes not see this? I'm going to wave your friends in, because only you know this.
We're back.
And we're back.
Who are you? Are you here with the tray? Set the tray down and leave.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, we're here for that. Yeah. Sure. Do you know a big red devil who takes souls? This might be a little forward of a question, but...
Oh, I see that you're not Ekenblim. Yes, your friend there, the server could tell you, all Ekenblim are voluntarily created. They have to want to be an Ekenblim.
shouldn't be. Oh, no, you're absolutely right. We all volunteered for this. Yes, I was just about to say that. Yep.
Even that lowly bottom tier Ekenblim knows. Yes, it's a process with...
Sorry. The goal, I was assigned one task for this episode, and it was hierarchy. Why the Ekenblim suck. I think I've done that. Yeah? Yeah, guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
I am an S-tiered Ekenblim for a reason. I gave my queen the world of Guaso. She deserves all of the worlds. People are awful. When they have free will, they make terrible choices, preying on the weak, hurting one another. They're much better off with her making their choices for them. She's out now. When she gets back, she'll love this present.
And he gestures towards the illusion.
Can I pull my team aside where I would feel confident that we could have a conversation he couldn't hear?
Yeah, like outside the house?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right, I'm like, hey guys, let's just real quick. You gotta come outside.
So, yes, I'll take the tray, and I'll head outside.
Wing, do you come?
Oh, I take this opportunity to have a terrible idea.
That's what I was getting at. I was wondering.
So I stride up to the desk with my somehow immaculately looking beautiful feathers right now, and just leave my elbow on the table and go, "Hey, I'm Wing. Yeah, I see that you're a very busy person. You're very important, It's I am also known to be a very important person, so I know the pressures that brings. But my friend here, Mr. Brooksfields Esquire, very important as well in a different world, Not like these lowly Ekenblim servants we have with us. Just ignore that. That's fine. That's fine. So, we would really, as honored guests of the Queen, we would really be helped out so very much. If you could just help my friend, Mr. Rook here, just get in touch with the devil he's looking for. I know you know the guy. I know the guy. We know the guy. We know. And so I get that you have like a whole paperwork thing you normally have to do and go through that. But just between you and me, just like lightly put my feathered paw on his hand, like between you and me, I don't think we have to go through all that. You can just call him up for us, and then we can get this matter settled a little bit quicker.
So I did roll on the random potion table that you were irresistible. I'm going to say there's 1 minute left of that, because I want that to end.
I want to use that to its fullest potential.
Yeah, I mean, random potion table, man. Like, it was out of 100, so, okay. So your exact request is that he brings the devil.
Well, when you say it like that.
Yeah, when you kind of parse that down.
Ekenblim. I think he can do that, right? Gosh. I mean, and he has, like, teleportation abilities. He shakes his wings a little bit. He goes,
What was your name?
Okay, I already said my real name once. Yeah, it's Wing.
Yeah, Wing. For you, anything.
and he shakes his wings. It makes, like, a cloud of dust around him. He, like, arranges it so it goes all the way around him. And then he teleports and pops back in, and you have 30 seconds left on your irresistibility. Fernando Halavy is back. And let me just describe that for you guys. Ram's horns, glowing red eyes, cloven hooves, long tail, bat-like giant wings.
Second cousin of.
I like to think like at that moment, me and Grizzlt were like halfway out the door. Like, so I'm thinking that we're gonna need to trick this guy somehow.
100% great plan.
Oh,
Guys, I got it.
This escalated.
Okay, let's get back in there.
Yeah, okay, with the tray.
And we're entering rounds, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm going to use your same combat initiatives from earlier. Wing, we're on you. There's 30 seconds.
That is so helpful. Oh, thank you so very much. What was your name? I'm going to definitely recommend this to the Queen. This is a great job. What was your name again?
Syrian.
Syrian. Yes, I will definitely remember that. I have a large brain.
Okay. I'm going to count summoning a devil. It's your turn. Next up. Rook, there's a devil.
Hey, buddy. So, and I look at my team and I say, so this is the guy that has my friend's soul. And I don't like that.
Does he just want to maybe give it back?
Do you want to give it to me? Are you going to give it to me?
No, I would not give it to you. Well, I could. Do you want to make a deal?
I don't. I really don't. I don't trust you.
All it takes is you cracking into this world here. You're here. You've come all the way here. Just help out a little bit.
I'm going to do that for a minute, and that's going to be my turn while I think about it.
All right, Grizzlt, it's your turn.
While this is going on, Grizzlt, we're all in like one room.
Yeah, you're in the house.
Is there any way that maybe Grizzlt can stealthily kind of get out of sight?
Yes, there's a kitchen and an island in the kitchen. You can duck behind the island in the kitchen. It's off to the left to help you imagine things. Mm-hmm. And the desk that the person's working at is straight back. And the kitchen is divided from like a living area with a recessed seating area in the floor.
Carrying my tray. I'm going to go. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Kitchen, wall that doesn't extend all the way across the room, recessed seating area behind it.
Okay. So I could ideally he could be in the kitchen and still like not kind of had line of sight. Okay. Grizzlt, I'm gonna go ahead and take this tray into the kitchen, and I don't want to make a mess, of course. Don't please get mad at me. And make his way into the kitchen and put the tray down, like clack around a little bit, and then hide behind the island in the kitchen.
Do a stealth check.
That is a 31.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and you you have that 10 from being in disguise.
41.
Whoa.
I'm just gonna write hidden. Next. Okay. Wing,
That'll
we're
be the
back
turn,
to you.
yeah.
This is 2 tallies. I'm gonna give you 3 tallies, then your irresistibility wears off. What do you do?
We're gonna ride this way all the way to the station. Hey, Mr. Devilman, you.
Oh no! I forgot your irresistible.
You got it. Hey, so my friend there has this little problem. You know, he kind of lost a thing. You know, he lost the soul of a friend. You know, it's hurting me terribly. You know, it's hurting me terribly to see him like this pain. Like, can we maybe, you know, between you and me, maybe like a little arrangement? I have some, you know, experience in these matters. One might say, you know. Would you be interested to have a little talky talk? You know.
What a beautiful soul you possess. I want it more than I've wanted anything in my entire life.
Oh dear, we got a stalker. Okay.
Sorry, you're irresistible. So now this devil wants your soul. Yes, I would absolutely, you know, and he just takes out the soul, waves his hand, takes out the soul of Helmer Talbot. It's salt and pepper, and the flames that come up from it are of rainbow hue, and says, "Of course I can exchange this for yours. Wing, can I have your soul?"
Rook's like, no, I don't. Yeah.
I mean, you make a very, very tempting offer. I think. Let me just have a little glitter. Oh dear! Oh, I trip forward. I trip into you. I would like to trip into it and try to sleight of hand this soul out of his hand.
Okay, let's see it.
I mean, I have a plus 16, so I mean, I've tried.
Okay.
Yeah, I can steal from the gods. Come on, gods.
How are these? Are we in combat length of time rounds right now?
Yeah, I'm doing combat. You guys have 2 left, and Wing has 1 left before he becomes not irresistible. Not that a combat can't happen before that.
Okay, just checking.
So that's 28.
I did not roll that. Yeah, I mean, he kind of just drops it because he gets to hug you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Can I? Oh, is it? Do I feel like it would break? Should I try to dive for it?
And it's Rook's turn.
Okay,
It's falling.
I want to
It's falling
I want to
the
dive for it.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh boy, maybe I don't know. Maybe that's good. Should I do like a dexterity check or something, or what should I do here?
It should be some kind of skill, right? Like athletics or acrobatics,
Oh, okay.
right?
Do I get to choose
do-
between the two, or you do?
Yeah, you can choose, and I'm going to set the DC and write it down now.
Oh boy.
I wrote it down.
Okay, it's not amazing, but it's a 17.
Ooh, the DC was this. Nope, it's next to the giant 8. You can't really see
I
it. But
can't
it was
see
this
it.
number?
Can't see it at all.
Nope.
Darn it.
It's just
Okay.
white.
Oh, you can kind of see it?
No.
Looks like a 20.
Looks like a 20.
It's a 20.
Oh no.
So, unfortunately, the soul of Helmer Talbot hits the ground and bounces and rolls.
Oh.
Looks at
And
the
it's
actions.
rolling.
Oh, can I still chase
It's-
after it?
Well, yeah, but it's going to roll. I mean, we're at a waterfall, you guys. I can't not
Where's
set
at the
your soul
house?
down a waterfall. It rolls onto the back porch, and it's heading towards the waterfall.
Okay, I would like to action surge and dash after it.
Not your turn. Not the way that we're doing
Oh,
this.
dang it.
Grizzle, you're not dead.
Yeah! We're already more successful than we were last time.
You're in the kitchen.
Do I see this? That's the
No, you were hiding behind an island.
right. I was hiding.
But you do know that Sarian is stepping behind Wing ominously. You can see that.
Oh no, they both want me.
He's mine.
Oh no.
Well, There's no
It's a
getting around
love
this then.
hexagon.
It's many shapes. Grizzled will, if we need to hide again, we can hide again. Seeing Syrian step behind Wing, Grizzled will come out from hiding, saying, I'm all finished, everything's all nice and tidy in the kitchen, and then walk back into the room, essentially.
Okay, you hear Syrian muttering,
My last love, Zero. He betrayed me. He stabbed me. This time, I'll make it better.
Oh no! 2 stalkers!
Does he see? Oh gosh, let's see.
you were hidden.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Not worried
Yeah.
about that. So I will. Would Grizzled have witnessed Rook running after this soul?
I don't think I got to do that yet.
No,
You haven't
okay.
done that yet. Yeah.
As I would see it rolling across the ground, I would assume.
It's a tiny soul. It's a big room. Make a perception check. You can write down the DC in a bigger marker.
The roll was a 19.
Nice.
Hey,
They can't see that.
You got it. You got the
that
15.
that looks like it might be important. Make sure that there's no mess. There can't be any mess. And Grizzled will go and run to try to grab the soul.
It's really diving into the role here.
Yeah.
For the no mess, not any mess, I'm going to give you the special DM bonus point thing. What's that called?
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Hey, I gotta do something. As long
You
as
get
I
inspiration.
don't die. we're all going for this. So Grizzled will see that and say, no, we can't have any mess. I'll pick it up, don't worry, anyone. And Grizzled will make his way to attempt to pick up the rolling soul before it goes somewhere that we can't get to it anymore. What would you like to roll on that? How would I?
Because of the distance of this house, I'm going to say that you can do that next time. Because you're like within 5 feet of the soul and it's on the edge of, it's rolling out to like the back patio and it can fall in between the railing and the waterfall.
Okay.
So you're on the patio with it because I'm going to count that as like a dash.
Gotcha. So just so for the heads up, my regular walking speed is 55 feet.
Yeah, this is a 6,000 square foot
Solid.
first
I like
floor.
it.
So yeah, that makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that'll be
So
the
you
turn.
are out on the deck with the soul. Wing, this is your last turn of being irresistible.
Oh, I got 1 more turn, eh?
Yep. Oh no. Why?
Remember, you did this.
No? What?
The dice did this.
I look at the devil, I look at Ekenblim. Whoever wants me has to beat the other one to death for me. And then I duck out between the arms. Yes.
Yeah. So,
I heard something about a jealous lover making it better, so I'm thinking someone's motivated here. Just saying.
yeah. Syrian and Fernando added to the. Well, so.
Do it.
Syrian points at Fernando. One creature it can see within 300 feet. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. Fernando throws an aneurysm and crumples to the ground. The Ekenblim took down the Horned Devil. Horned Devils are only statted like, I think level 9s can take them. You guys are level 17, so sorry to come back into this adventure, Fernando. You weren't statted for this.
Wow.
Wait, he's like dead? Or he's knocked
yeah.
out?
I mean,
No.
you don't bring a horned devil to a level 17 gunfight. I mean,
You sure
Whoa.
don't.
Wing, I think you got your suitor. Wow.
I mean, wow. Yeah.
I am using this opportunity to move as far away from this as I can.
You guys think he'll get up? I mean,
Book it! Book it!
I say
But
we run.
it's not your turn. Going back to, I guess Fernando doesn't get a turn. Rook,
Oh.
this is your last turn before combat begins with Syrian.
Can I?
Siren is an S tier pool.
Is that? I don't know if I know that's bad. I don't think I do. I'm going to. Can I position myself in such a way that I could attempt to hit Syrian into his little portal screen thing and like break it or knock it down or something like that?
Yes, you can try.
Okay, I have an attack called a pushing attack. If I hit, he has to make a strength saving throw or be pushed 15 feet away.
I will say he has a +6 to strength.
Well, you gotta do
there's
what the dice do.
Good storytelling, and then there's like what I want to happen, so I'll just do it fair.
Okay, well, I rolled a 22 to hit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
So then
Yeah,
you
that
have
hits.
to beat a DC of 18.
Okay, I'm going to roll this dice, and it's a +6. It was a 14 on the dice.
Dang it. Well, I try really hard. Can I do my reaction thing where if I hit them, I move them 5 feet?
Yes, you can.
I move
there you
him
go.
5 feet.
Hey, guess who is 5 feet from the screen?
Hey.
Okay. I'm going to say that because that wasn't the 15-foot push, the illusion screen is not destroyed. But everybody's like feet are up in the air on their back, rolling over the illusion screen. Syrian is definitely prone. Although you have not stopped the Ekenblim from invading this world that they're looking at, it does look like this world is... You know something that the other two players don't.
Mm-hmm.
This world's probably fine unless someone helps the Ekenblim.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah?
Grizzle,
Still
you
going
have
for that soul.
literally your turn until Syrian no longer loves any of you. We're all out, guys. What do you do?
I mean,
Well-
this natural traction might still be there.
Hey. It was
It
just
might
so
not do the
strong.
magic. Yeah.
Love knows no time limits. That's what it is.
Unless you go to a specific place for that. And it's by the hour.
Oh my gosh.
Keep it as family friendly. Family friendly.
Absolutely. So,
Kids, don't listen to this show.
so
Stop
Grizzled,
listening. If you're a kid, stop.
7 minutes ago. Grizzled's still gonna make an attempt to grab this soul before it falls over.
Yes, you can grab and then move if you'd
Oh,
like.
yeah, absolutely.
Make a grab check. What would that be, Wings player? I don't know. Like a grapple, right?
Yeah, grapple.
Yeah. Make
So-
a grapple check against the soul.
I mean, it's an object on the ground. Normally it's just pick it up, but it's up to you.
I want to know if it falls into the waterfall. I do.
Fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
do.
grapple would be
check the soul.
I think that's athletics, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm writing down a DC
Okay.
in big pen.
Not the best, but here we go. Yep, that's only an 11.
Oh, no.
Really?
Tell them.
That was that was an 11. So
It was a 12 DC. The soul.
DM, Nugget was also outside. May
The
I?
soul is in midair. It hasn't reached the waterfall yet.
Shiny
Okay.
object, yay!
hey, maybe.
Shiny object, yay. I'm going to sing Nugget doesn't need to roll.
Oh.
But yeah, you've got a dragon. It's outside outside the deck. It's midair with a soul. It looks real exasperated at you all.
Now that I think about
Right?
it, the way he would probably grab it is, he would probably just like up,
Okay.
Because
In the mouth.
It is basically a dog right now.
Does he
so
swallow?
roll to swallow. He does not swallow. I was like below a 10. I was like 10 and up to swallow.
All right.
So yeah.
We've got Nugget midair. You've got Syrian who just killed Fernando for you and is now becoming aware. Wing, you have you're no longer irresistible. What do you do?
I run. I am not.
Wing runs
not-
off the porch
I am not ready for commitment. I am sorry.
over waterfall onto the dragon with the soul in its mouth.
And I cast.
Syrian
and I
is
cast-
going to try to hit you with an aneurysm. I'm going to
With an
roll to hit you. That's what the move is called.
What kind of attack is a cause medical condition? Jeez.
Sorry. Didn't recharge it. Fails.
Thank God.
Rook, it's your turn.
Oh, by the way, I cast plant growth behind me. Oh wait, no, Rook is still in the yard. Then no, never mind.
Yeah.
I don't want Rook to be stuck there with him.
So, do I get the vibe that we're running?
Book it.
Can I, before I run, can I do an artificer's lore on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a gnome thing. Add twice your proficiency bonus to history checks related to magical items, alchemical objects, and technological devices.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Sweet.
stand by. 17 total.
Yeah, what would you like to know?
What is it? Is it a portal? It is actually a portal, and the screen is just like, it's not actually a screen. Like, could I go through it?
Yeah, that was like, you can't go through this one because this world's protected.
Oh, right. But they, like, I get the idea that if the thing wasn't happening that I know, they could have gone through the screen.
Yes.
Okay.
This is them breaking into other realities and other worlds and invading and conquering them.
Oh, boy. Well, knowing what I know and knowing that Nugget got the soul, I guess I'll just run. I mean, yeah, I guess, I don't know. I don't know if we're doing anything else. So I don't move fast, but I turn my little gnome feet and I run 25 feet. And then if you'll allow me to dash, I'll dash.
Yes,
but
you can dash.
All right.
You can make it to Nugget.
Okay, 50 feet to Nugget.
Yeah.
Suddenly
And
we're
that'll be
playing.
my turn.
Suddenly we're playing Cyberpunk D&D. Hack the firewall, steal the object.
Portal is a legit 5e spell. I believe Gatsby used it to kill someone one time when he had him fall at terminal velocity between two portals and then shoot him out over an ocean. So, Portal's a Wings player.
What the hell?
Wings player looked disgusted.
Emotional
player looked-
damage.
So amused.
Yeah, that's genius.
It was a great episode.
Okay, so, this is all legit 5e friendly. Anyway, so, Grizzle, both of your friends have booked it to the deck and dashed out there onto Nugget's back.
Not one to be left behind. I'll make sure that I take my proper place outside. This has been great. I hope I've served everyone well. And Grizzled will dash after his friends.
I will allow you guys to escape. Nugget flies away. The waterfall and the house straddling the waterfall are in the distance, and you all, just gonna let you know, you should close out the episode. Do you portal yourselves back to... Do you have anything left to do before you portal yourselves back to report what you found to Anaril?
I at least want to tell my friends as we're away that, hey, I don't know why I saw it and they didn't, but there was something in the technologically advanced world portal that we saw that was preventing the Ekenblim from completing a portal structure, a portal circle. It was a little ship, and it was like breaking the line, the portal line around the circle. And it was protected because of that, and they did not seem to be able to see it. That was cool. I don't know how we can use that to our advantage, but that world was fine, I think. So we don't have to worry about that. But we should get out of here because this is the bad place.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. Maybe that's what that firewall thing is. Still learning.
That's a good point.
Well, there's definitely one thing I want to do while we're flying away. Since they had such a beautiful, nice, grassy lawn outside, I would like to turn around to the back of Nugget and just fire breath all over that to start hopefully a fire. That'll give a good distraction.
Oh, his beautiful office.
And can I go, hey, Wing, can I convince Nugget to hand me the soul? Or do you want to do that later? Is it safe in his mouth? I'm a little concerned shouting over the wind.
This might not be the time.
But it's still in there, right? Because it just breathed fire. I just want to make sure that we're good.
Souls are chew resistant, right?
And joining us for today's adventure were Grizzled.
Oh, yes, twice. Third time of life is a charm. It's great.
Wing.
So what you want to do is you want to give him time to drop the tutor himself before you ask for it. Otherwise, he's gonna be like, you're not gonna get it. So just,
And Rook.
All right, Nugget, now drop it. Oh, ah!
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, my.
I'm Tim,
I'm Mike.
and we are the Watchers on the Couch.
A recap and review show that is for immature, mature audiences only.
That means in addition to recapping and discussing shows like Game of Thrones, we ask the questions that are lurking in the deep recesses of your mind.
Like, how does Daenerys know that all her dragons are boy dragons?
Watchers on the Couch is completely free to listen to and available on any app that supports podcasts and on YouTube.
But seriously, we saw those dragons flying from all angles, and there's never any dangly bits.
Welcome to Coffee Time Again, Exposing the Truth. Dale at the microphone, the show that shows how history is repeating itself. I go back in the past to show what happened and what is going on now. The culture that forgets its history has no future. I follow the path in history to where it goes and then relate it to today to reveal the connections. I've gone as far back as the Greeks and Egyptians and even further, and as early as 2010. So grab your coffee, chair, and enjoy the show.